I I wanted to say something, but now my brain completely forgot. But when everyone starts piling in, I will probably show. Okay, so I've been working with 3D animation for a minute this week. So I've I have like this like program called VRite or whatever. And it was like, so basically what it does, allows me to make 3D models and allows me to make a lot of good imagery. Hold on, let me show some. Hold on, I have some good ones. Hold on, let me just do that. Okay, so if I go over to my VRC models, and then like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and all these. Yeah. Okay, so if I like show these ones, it should be fine. These two. It's like, so I was able to figure out my model looks a lot better with like glasses or something, because it's like it makes my face look rounder and whatever. I don't really know how to flip the hair, by the way. I don't know how to do that, so it's stuck kind of just like that. I just want it lopsided on one side. That's really all I want. It's like, so it's fine for what it looks like. I was able to get some shading to get that to work. Like, it's more or less, it's supposed to draw you to the face, and it's like the shading around like the skirt and like the top is supposed to be like where hair highlights and whatever. So it's like, it's supposed to be like 3-part outfit. So I'm like, okay, so that works. I'm gonna try to like make another like model for my PNG tuber and see if I could do that. I really like how I drew this one, but the colors are mundane. So I'm gonna be using the same color palette for the next drawing. And then I have another extravagant idea that I wanted to try, which I might just draw the sketch idea for it. Oh yeah, right. I made, what is it? Dust Trust? Yeah, it was Dust Trust Papyrus Encounter. That was last week, I think. It was like, the week before this week, I did Papyrus Encounter, and it was like, I had like, for my April 1st, I had on my second channel where I did like a Papyrus Encounter junk or whatever. It was like, to be honest, I know only like less than how many people only like subscribe to that channel, like 5. It was like only the people on the Discord really subscribed on that one, so it's just like any random people kind of just like coming across and be like, huh, it's like really small queer content creator, interesting. And they're like, yeah, it's like, whatever. It was like, I'm very, like, spaced out right now. I'm sorry for, like, a lot of my thoughts are not well put together right now. Oh, wait, what happened to all my, like, elements? Hold on. This is something I'm wondering. Where do my elements go? Is my, like, tree still there on the top? I'm just gonna go check, YouTube. I'm gonna go check for a second. I wanna go see if my, like, stuff's still there. Okay, I have confirmed. There is, in fact, my elements are still there. It's just for this fact on my OBS, it's minimized, so it's hard for me to tell. Maybe I should increase my volume or something on the music. Or that's just me. Okay, I'm just gonna go and get the art program out so I can, like, get this started. I don't have my tablet out right now. I was getting everything set up earlier today, so a lot of other stuff like that. I forgot. I was like, is there anything else that interesting that happened? I remember there was a few. Oh yeah, so while I was on campus for, like, my college junk or whatever, there was, like, a small, like, I don't know, festival they were trying to do to, like, raise money or whatever. Give me a second. I'm gonna go and stand up while I'm talking about this. So the entire time, like, while I was, like, looking around at their carnival space or whatever, they were trying to set up like, an entire little festival thing. But the problem is that, it's been, like, on and off raining for, like, the past couple days, so, like, every single time, I, like, looking over at, like, the carnival setting, and then, like, literally the entire, like, area is, like, drenched. Like, they had tarps over all the equipment, and I'm like, oh. So, it's, like, really dumb. Oh, hello. It's, like, so, basically, when it comes to that, I have no idea how they're, like, gonna make a net win for all of, like, the money they potentially lost. Like, I'm guessing the forecast today was, like, unexpected or something. Well, as they say, like, the weather people are only, like, I don't know, I think it's, like, 80% accurate. And there's, like, a small percentage chance that they're just completely off, I suppose. I think that's the case. Because it's like, I don't know how they're gonna, like, make their money back. They're like, hey guys, we're gonna have a festival. It's gonna be so good. And I'm like, alright. And I'm looking at, like, my, like, school program or whatever. And it's like, yeah. Alright, do I know anyone in particular, or are you just talking in case anyone joins? Oh, it's actually, it's a format, idea. Basically, when you're doing streaming or whatever, like, when there's basically no one talking to you, your job is the entertainer. Basically, the entire point is to just kind of talk to nothing for a while, and, like, you're not supposed to rely on people talking to you to, like, include your stream to keep going. It's like, if I'm making content, so it's basically just keep talking about something. So that's why you kind of devolve into stories, or, like, that's why I go into talk about stories about the week or what I did. Yeah, it's like, so when people are just joining on the after stream when they couldn't make it, people are able to just listen to it in the background as background noise for, like, a couple hours. Like, I do it with my own content sometimes, because I'm like, oh, what did I do this week? Because, like, I'll have, like, a lot go on, and then I'll be like, I kind of forgot the last couple months, like, what happened? Because, like, that's mostly why, like, I'm, like, keep yapping like this, but, yeah. It's like, oh, I enjoy yapping to myself sometimes. It's like, fair enough. You know, it's like, it also is a strategy for, like, processing mental stuff. So it's like, if you need to, like, have it more vocalized to hear yourself, so it's like, sometimes an idea doesn't sound as good when you say it aloud, you know? Sometimes it's better to say it like that. So I'll be like, oh, what if I, like, vocalize this idea? And it's like, does it sound better when I vocalize it, or does it sound bad? It's like, there's always, like, some kind of thing that goes on with it. It's like, I think I've been doing streaming for, like, when did I start? It's like, maybe, okay, from what the live stream stuff, like, begins, I think it was 2022 or 2021. Yeah, it was, or something. Because it's like, I couldn't get, like, my streaming stuff set up for a while, or I just didn't want to, because I'm like, oh, that's a lot of stuff. But I kind of just realized after a while it was, like, more, like, available? I don't know. Another term for just making more content, like, more accessible to people. Is just, like, most don't have, like, the time to, like, invest into it, or they don't have whatever. It was, like, and also for how spaced out, like, stream should be or whatever. It's like, this entire animation channel that I'm kind of running, yes, this is an animation channel, like, kind of thrives on the fact that, like, if I stream once a week, it brings new traffic. So basically, with that in mind, it allows people to, like, find my content more often. And therefore, it's not just my live streams they're looking for, it hopefully also brings them into the animation space. Which then can also inspire them to make their own stuff, which, like, makes a big chain reaction, whatever. It's like, it's a calculated thing. It's like, very, very smartly made. And it's like, I'm also like working on like getting into 3D animations so I can learn better skills. Because concurrently right now, like, for what I'm doing, it's pretty good. Like, doing 2D animations, like, fine. But, like, the 3D animation space is, like, of course, where people keep telling me that it's like, oh, it makes money or whatever. I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I like the art style. It feels, like, slightly chibi-ish, not gonna lie, but with a blend of geometric and organic styles. It is, actually, yeah. With my style, I try to make it where, I wanted a chibi, like, anime-esque style mixed together with more, like, yeah, like, organic shapes, whatever. So it's, like, the human body, but, like, in, like, form, but with more, like, anime feature, whatever, chibi. Yeah. It was, like, animation versus 3D animation. Yeah, because you can do a lot more with, like 2D than 3D. It was, like, more or less, like, and I've been doing stop-motion things for, like, maybe 2 years? When I was a kid. I had a 3DS when I was learning it. That's why I know a lot of little animation techniques on top of taking classes. So I was able to, like, learn the principles really fast. I was very fascinated with it as a kid. It was very, very cool for me. Oh, shoot. Okay. Little wonky. I'm like, I haven't messed with pen pressure in a bit. I'm like, my brain's like, oh, whoa. It's like, that's a lot of pen pressure. More stylized, yeah. I almost ate an entire chocolate bunny. Hello. Hello! You want me to, like, hop on the Discord call, or... Because I can. Yeah, it's like, I have a dedicated, like, private server thing, or whatever. Yeah, it's like, it's mostly where, like, I put people, like, when, I don't know, later. It was like if anyone wants to talk about anything. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out commission work stuffs later on, and I don't know how to do that, so... Also, they kind of help with, like, the channel direction, so I'm like, oh, what if I tried this? And they're like, no, don't do that. I'm like, oh, okay. It's like, alright, we have your board of counselors, and I'm just like, oh. It's like direct opinions, so I'm, like, able to hear that, so I know where to take my art direction, or where to put the channel a little bit. Makes it easier. I'm at my mom's, why am I still eating the bunny? It's the Choco Bunny! It tastes good! It's the Choco Bunny! And it's like, if the Choco Bunny tastes good, you're gonna eat it! Everyone has a private server, they're either totally dead or way too active. I miss forums, real. Unfortunately, they're getting really removed on the online space, unfortunately. Sad. But true. No, I could just steal the hair. Let's just do it. Yoink. The hair is mine because I'm stealing it. Hair is mine. Yoink. Woo! Okay, and then I can make the other stuff. Okay, now here's the hard part. I'm gonna try to add glasses to this character. So it's just like, I have never drawn good glasses on a character before, so I'm like, I'm gonna have to either do like half rims, because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing exactly. Actually, you know what, half rims actually work really well. Hold on, I'm cooking. Hold on. He's actually starting to look okay. Half rims look pretty decent. Because, like, they don't interfere too hard. Okay. Hold on. Yeah! Okay. We gotta just put them, it's called half rims. There we go. Yep. Hello. Hello. Huh? I was like, oh wait. I was like, okay, okay, always finding good ways to animate, especially the deadline, that works for you. There's only personal tricks not to really process and fit your style. Yeah. And it's like, oh, that's a series. Yep. It's like, I made 2 OCs, now they're doomed, Yuri. Oh no. It's like, when your server's less than 100 members, a high chance they will die in like a year or 2 tops. And then like, or at least from what I've seen. Well, that's the thing, you have to like build like actual like decent like online like, I would say online normal relationship, aka like just being normally friendly and then making sure you keep that contact in some way or form. Because I can't draw good glasses. Yeah, it's very stylized. It depends on what kind of glasses. Yeah, it's like, that's my point. It's a structural issue. Yeah. It's like, I draw half frames too. Yeah. It's like, I ate a whole chocolate bunny in one sitting. Well, at least it's better than like, oh wait, there was the one like, Charlie Slimesicle, like he was playing Peak or something. He just has like a whole chocolate cake in one sitting and he sounds so miserable. He's like, and I was like, I don't know how, but half the cake is gone. And he's like, oh. And I'm just like, stop eating the cake. Stop eating it. And he's like, I don't know, I just looked down, the cake is there! And because he has, like, the entire cake in his lap. He has, like, the whole, like, petri dish of, like, just there. And he has a fork in his hand, and he's just like, oh. Oh, a cat jumped on your stomach, oh no. It's like, I call everyone bro unless I know them personally or have a special connection. And he was like, but since you asked, I'll refrain from, when talking to you. Eggy. As I fate has once brought me back here again. Hello, hello. Hi. Okay, so, what else was I talking about? Oh yeah, right, new outfit. I need to, like, figure out how I want to draw this character's, like, okay, I'm gonna go and draw anatomy real quick, so I have to, like, start drawing the parts of anatomy. So, okay, so we're just gonna work this out, so it works out. It's like, figure, works out, okay, so it's like, arm curves in. Do I want my character to have, like, her sleeves like this? So I could, maybe. Yeah, but, like, I want my characters, like, whatever here, so I'm like, does that look good? Does that look fine? I don't know if it looks fine. It's like, I was like, okay, because, like, my character has, like, long sleeves, so I have to take that into account, and then I have to, like, make sure that, like, the skirt looks good, and then, like, okay, because, like, how am I gonna do that? And it's like, wait, what? Huh? It's like, I found out when I was reading, it's like, do you love doing frame by frame? Nope, I am very confused. Okay. Huh? Huh? I have no idea what y'all are talking about, but okay. I'm just like, huh? Okay, so, what was I doing next? Okay, yeah, the arms folded in like this, but I think it's a little too close to the body. Hold on. Okay, please allow me to backspace further. No! Okay, it doesn't allow me to backspace further. I hate it when backspace doesn't remember. Anyways, so, okay. Okay, we're just drawing ball joint, and then I need to... Okay, what was I using? Yeah, 5. So, arm comes down like this, over here. We're just gonna use tubes or something, because it's like, they work close enough to what I want. Okay, and then we have it where it's like that, and then it's like allowing for the stomach lining for that. And then I can have it where, like, the skirt moves down, and it's like, whatever. So this works, so that I can have my hands, like, about here. It was like, yeah, this works. And then I could have it where other stuff works. Oh, 500. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's like, that's nice. Okay, what else? Like, I don't know either, Chloe, help me. He's also a drawing YouTuber with less subs on his channel. I was like, look up, he was like, if you want to find his channel. Okay. It's like, whoa, they're really good artists. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, the only reason I think I've gotten this far, more or less, is because I've been jumping on a lot of trends. So it's like, you know, that's mostly the reason. Because, like, if you see opportunity, it takes skill and ingenuity to realize that potential and then try to push it through. Like, I had my moment where I had, like, 25k on, like, views on one video. I think I was at, like, 328 subscribers at the time. And it was for, like, an FNF video, so I'm not surprised. Because it was popular at the time and when I made, like, FNF Foundation or whatever. So I'm, like, not surprised. But, yeah. They're very good at an anime. Yeah, very chill. Sounds good. Yeah. Yeah. I like chill individual. Okay. And is that fine? I could do better. I could do better than that. Okay, nope, never mind. I erased it all, so it doesn't work anymore. Boo. I guess it was better than nothing, I suppose. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever, I don't care. Outline's done. Okay, oh, you're right. It's like, okay. Nope. Nope. Oh, wait. Oh, right, yeah, that's my concurrent model. Yeah, I got rid of this part, because I'm like, I don't like how the skirt does that. I don't like that. It's like, I don't know, I always had a gripe with how my clothes looked. Give me a second to, like, get a reference photo in here. Hold on. Yeah, it's like, I have a 3D model that I've been, like, messing around with. Like, that's why I'm, like, moving to that. There we go. I'll move that to the top. Perfect. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. I just need good color format, because if not, it's not gonna look good. Give me a second to, like, reformat everything. This needs to all go into... My brain is slowing down. I've not get enough sleep last night. It's like 7 hours or something. Maybe 6. Yeah, it's like my cat's breath stinks. He has a cat. I miss having a cat. Oh. Okay, so now I at least know what my character looks like, so I can get that done. It's like, able to connect the little tubes like that because I tried so hard for me to make them look natural. And it's like, it kind of also helps with me knowing, like, 3-dimensional space, by the way. It's like, understanding it a little bit makes it easier to understand. Also, for the fact I think my character's, like, hold on. I think her head and body need to be separated a little bit. Little too close together. There we go. There we go. It's like, I love the face. This is great. I love it. The hair looks amazing. Love that. No, I just need a better outline. Because before, okay, if we look at before, this is what I had before. So I had, like, a more realistic outfit that I was going with, before I wanted to do that. It looks fine. It just, it feels like it's missing something. Like, I don't know, it feels like it's really missing something, and I don't know what. But if I go and look back at like my concurrent, I'm like, oh, it's like this has a much more like quiet figure. So I'm like, oh hey, this is nice. And I was like, plus it's like more of like a serious like passive like whatever. So I'm like, oh okay, this is good. Oh shoot, yeah, I had to scroll down. It was like, I just scared him, like I offended him. Oh, okay. I just miss him because my landlord doesn't allow pets. Aww. When I'll be able to move out, I don't know. It was like, oh yeah, because he... And... yeah, that sucks. Yeah, sorry that happened to y'all. That's true. It's true. Dogs are low-key dumb. True. True. I, as a person who has a dog in their home, agreed. Agreed in that fact. The dog is low-key dumb. Real. Same, but dogs are also cute. Like, real. Also real. Real at the same time. My goodness, like, when I can actually do anatomy for once, it's just like, all of a sudden the drawing, like, elevates itself. And I'm just like, oh hey, anatomy! I wonder, what's the glass break trend? I forgot. It was like, where it's like, where the song's like, I don't know. It was like, then you would hear like the bell sound and like, you would like smear your like brush or whatever. And it would be like, and then like it would have like a brush that has like glass break or whatever. And then you would like peel it open. And it was like on that layer. So it's like, oh hey, here's the actual finished product where you like customize and whatever your next photo. It was like, ooh, figure look natural. So yeah, I even fixed the hands. Because it's like one hand is like cupped underneath the other, so they're like interjoined or whatever. So it's like one's underhand, one's overhand. I was like, What's it? I don't think there's a difference, but okay. It's like, why does every game I get into drama, like, not even a few months into it, no clue. No clue. Oh. You say they are the same thing. The same animal, just two different names. It's like, well, what can you do about it, I suppose? Like, it's just like, what can you do? We're not talking about what happened in one fandom. Anyway. No, I don't think I can say it here. Okay. And it's like, I can't tell you what happened, but it was bad. And I'm like, oh. It's like, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of what keeps happening with every single Roblox game I keep hearing. It's like, hey guys, Roblox game that's so cool. And it's like, turns out, oh guys, there was a big, big drama that happened. We're like, oh. And I'm just like, guys, this is why I'm not here. This is why I'm not in this community. And it's like, oh. Yeah, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. And I'm just like, pressure? Like, really? I'm like, to be honest, I'm just like, that's why I'm not here in this like game. I'm very like discouraged from being there. I heard it was fake though. I think it was fake though. Yeah, it's an allegation, I think. I have no idea if it is. It's like, I did not put research into this. I'm not an expert. I have no clue. It is purely opinion based on me just guessing. I'm like, but it's still one of the many reasons why I just don't play Roblox. One of the many reasons I don't, because there's just so much dramas around it. Like, so much. There's like so much dramas around it. None of their story made sense. Doomed by fate. It was like, maybe. It was like, there's been situations like that. Oh wait, oh my god, I just remembered what I wanted to say earlier. Okay, so before the stream was starting or whatever, I was like, okay, what else did I have to remember? I remembered interpolation. So basically, what I mean with interpolation or whatever, it's basically where you can like make an object move without having to like, or like do too much to it to like make that do that and then go back. And like it smoothly transitions in between one location to another, like through motion and like warping or whatever. And you can do that by just, like, editing it. So basically, before, I purely did it while I was in the animation curves, like, program. It was, like, so when I made a, animation, it would, like, slide along the floor, like, really bad. I think I have, like, an example on my, like, one of my community posts, like, but I think that was, like, maybe a week or two ago. So basically, what I did there was basically having the animation, like, slide across, and I can basically do the same with, like, my, like, current model right now. Hold on. So you see how the tail and hair and like my model like jumps around and stuff? That's made with interpolation. So basically it's a still image that I have like used mathematics to like make each frame like move to like a very smooth location and then interpret everything. Like it's a really like lazy editing whatever junk, but it's like really nice when you have like a really high quality photo of like a thing and you take apart a character and you want it to move without it to, you know, having to redraw it all like 20 times just to get like a 20 frame per second animation. And it's just like, that's like less than a second, so it's just like way more handy. And plus it's made with human hands, so it's like way better. Yeah, it's like, I would say it also makes really nice for animated backgrounds, by the way. I do want to try to make one of those for like a music video one day, where I just have like my character or something, and I could just have like my character slightly move, blink, or whatever. I could have like eye movement or whatever, where I'm just looking across the room, because it's just like, I can manipulate the eyes if I cut out like little slits for eyes, and like have eyebrows on the top of that. I could try that. Yeah, I'm not drawing 20 layers for tweeting. Oh, we're talking about a game called Doom by Fate. Okay. It was like, I'm just saying, like, that's what I only wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about how, like, I learned a better tweening technique. And I was doing it wrong for so long because before I just did it via, like, animation curves. The thing is, though, when I'm doing it in this program, like, for, like, Krita's, like, animation curves, if you are not using, like, the transformation tool or movement editing, like, and then doing the keyframe thing, the problem is if you're not setting those, like, keyframes or whatever, you're doing it like how I did, which is make the keyframes, they're all, like, at the same level of 0, 0, 0. So you have to make every little detail and then keep replaying the same animation over and over and over again. And, like, unfortunately my PC isn't high-end, so it just starts lagging. So, yeah, that's the problem. I'm just like, uh-oh. He's like, that's a problem. Houston, we got a problem. My PC! Group hug. It's like the Minecraft YouTube creators, and it's like developers of games, etc, etc, etc. I'm gonna go, guys. Alright. Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Alright, I thought I had something else to talk about. What else? I subscribed, by the way. Oh, thank you. It was like, hope to see you again. It was like, stares into your soul? What? No. No! And it's like, I can, like, join, like, the Discord thing if you wanna, like, whatever. Hold on. Does anyone want to do that? I can do that right now. Hold on. It's like, if anyone want to yap, I'll be in the Discord. So, if anyone want to pop in. I think that now would be a good time. It's 30 minutes in. It's like, if anything happens, it's fine. It just adds more to the, like, entire table. Oh yeah, another perk. That's another perk of the Discord, mostly. It's just, like, the yapping continues on itself. So it's like, if I need to go and, like, do something. It's like, oh, you're at your mom's? Okay. It's like, fair enough, fair enough. It's like, I'll just chill then. I'm trying to figure out now the skirt and, like, the other part of the hair that I'm trying to draw is, like, the next sections of stuff that I'm trying to do. Oh yeah, and if those don't know how I'm getting this pen pressure stuff, it's literally because I have a little pen tablet. I have a pen tablet. It's just it's like, that's how I'm drawing it. How did I get obsessed with a character that presents something weird? May I introduce to you Sans Undertale? He's like, chat, may I introduce to you Sans Undertale? No, 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 no. Okay, I have no idea if this is fine. Is that fine? How's my hair look like here? Better-ish, I think. I don't know. I think it, like, stretches too far down. I need it to be, like, more constricted. Yeah, and that fits the more, like, flowy, like, style of it. Also because it's, like, my hair kind of flicks around a lot, so I'm like, either it's, like, perfectly wavy, and it looks great, or it just becomes, like, a really bad hair day most times, and it's just like, oh. It's just like, it looks like a mess. And I'm just like, college life, am I right? Anyway. Like, may I introduce you to the flying face and hands called Mime. Don't look him up. Save your eyes. Oh, no. He has a weird fan art. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. It's like, chat, we're friends. We're cooked. Okay, wait. Okay, so how do I fix this? Okay. I don't know about this. Okay, minimize it. Yeah, I think that looks better. It's too protruding. Or it, like, doesn't look right. Like, against everything else. It doesn't look right. Yeah, there we go. That looks more natural. Look at that. Yep. Now it doesn't look like the entire shoulder is, like, whatever. Okay, let me just delete that so I can, like, reposition it. Yeah, there we go. So now we have actual lines for it to look correct. Perfect. It's like, I just realized something from a wiki, Dozer, which represents pride as a driver's license. How does yellow smiley face have a driver's license? Okay. I suppose, I guess. I suppose. Who knows? Yeah, it's like, that is peculiar. Agony, pain and suffering. Well, actually, this looks amazing without, whatever. Looks nice. Ow, ow. Stretching, ow. Hello. And it was like, real though. I'm basing a lot of, like, my stuff from, like, a lot of, like, either stuff on Pinterest, or I just look at Reverse 1999 and be like, dang, what are they doing when I'm doing wrong? It's like, but I'm not fully leaning into, like, a realism, like, complete realism, but, like, not, like, falling too much into, like, an anime, like, simple style. My cat's staring at me. Did you do something? He's like, do they wish to receive pets or something? They're like, They're like, Like, yeah, I love it. Thank you. Okay, let me get my reference photo. Hold on. So, I've been doing, like, some 3D modeling junk and, like, and mostly using a 3D, like, character builder, called V-Ride Studio, if you are aware of it. You started meowing at me and just started drooling. I think they want food. I think they want food. Then I got to my mom's. Okay. Like, I don't know if they've been fed yet, or it's the greed. Or it's the greed. Like, they're greed. Sickens me. And it's just like... It's like, I don't know. So basically, I'm basing my character off of, like, my 3D model now. So I wanted it so, like, my 3D model could, like, equivalent to this. So I could have mostly just, like, the top of my character here. The thing is, though, with, like, the difference between this model and this model is, one, I have the wire tail, which is easier for me to animate and draw, like, on a 2D plane. Well, on a 3D plane, there was no options for, like, a custom tail or whatever, so I literally just made a foxtail. Like, it's like, whatever. Oh, and I tell you, my boyfriend ghosted me. No! No! It's like the Pride Club Council cannot hear about this. Mostly because they keep hearing about boy problems. That's so cool. I wish I could 3D. Oh wait, yeah, hold on. I promised y'all, like, I would show some of the 3D animations that I made. Hold on. I have 3D stuff I wish to show. Hold on. I got 3D stuff I have to bring out. I have aura farming to experience. Okay, yeah, the music's gonna stop for a bit. Hold on. Hold on. Let me. Give me a second. Okay. Claude, you wish to see a drawing of doomed Yuri? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Aura farming is like... It is like this. It's just like, I tried walking, then I have a ground slam animation, it looks so cool. I'll put that up on the main, like, on the main channel, like, in a assorted animation compilation, because I'm just learning new stuff. But it's so cool. But like, I think I can only do like invincible edits or whatever, because like I can only imagine like superhero fights with like how I animated this. It's like I think it's very much like inspired off of Invincible. Not gonna lie. Anyways, so like if I slow down here, it's like my character stretches upwards, which is like has the stretch whatever, and then like when I hit the ground, like the entire ground shoots up in like jagged edges, and then falls down. Okay, to explain this a little bit. That's so awesome. Yeah. Walking like a Barbie. Yeah. Thank you. So, okay. The craziest part about this animation, I think for me, is not just like trying to attempt making a walk cycle, because I'm like struggling. Because it really looks like a really sad, like wonky SFM. Because like, look at that. I'm just like, ooh. Just to let you know, that took me like 20 minutes. I'm like trying to figure out how to put one foot in front of the other with it smoothly looking good. And I'm just like having them walk really bad, because it's like you could tell when a part where it's not supposed to like... This step is so unnatural. It's just like trying to do this because it looks like I just put too much pressure and I'm now leaning forward too hard. And then when I like stop moving, it's like in like a video game. And then I decided to be like, alright, we're pulling out the superhero move of just, I'm gonna fly in this direction, and the, like, doing the ragdoll bit is really easy for me, because I can animate ragdolls really fine, just like, whatever. Just like, you throw a character in one way, you know what it looks like, you kind of just like have a plushie by like a fixed point, and then you like throw it around or whatever. So you kind of know where it's like all the like loose, like whatever, just flings around. And then just like the squash and stretch is just so you have a perception of fast motion. So when it hits the ground, that happens is like really freaking good. I want to add like some like 2D animation bits though. I want to animate on top of this and add like black lines or whatever, or some white and black lines. So it's like a flash when it hits the ground. So like you just get a flash, and then like all of this stuff, like you just see it like appear from the ground and like goes to the ground. Oh yeah, small bit. These are only 5 different blocks are being used for like the pillars here. And you might be like, what? There's like 3 of them though, or like 4 or like 5 on like each one of these. So I used a technique called loop cut and then intersections, so which like moves it down and moves it up. So like I extruded and like intercut a lot of these. So yeah, the first step was just for aura. Nice. One step for humanity, another step for whatever. And it's like, so I had it like stretch all of these cubes. There's only 5 of them, with like every single interpolation cut that I made in Blender. Because remember, it is a modeling program, so you could just literally just cut and make a few. And like, I didn't know if I should make like a ton of these, so I only made like the 5. One of them gets stuck in the wall, so I didn't have it move after that. So it's just like, it looks really cool. So like, it only pushes up like a little bit. And then I also had the entire camera shake. The camera shake is in also the like not effects. This is unedited, by the way. All of this is unedited. It is literally just what I made in Blender, and I called it there. It disappears from the face of the universe. Oh no. It was like, there's like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's like, some of them clip together, but I don't think most people will notice it. But yeah, and then I have my character slowly get up, and then like, the flight afterwards is so cool. Cause it's just like, yes, Mew like, power or whatever, I don't know. It's like, I just wanted to like, have more effects, or like show that I'm using more magic than actual physical strength, because like my character's built like a stick. I'm like, this doesn't work. Mew power. yes, Mew power. The thing is, the only gripe I have about this animation is that like I don't have a frame where like the floor isn't like where my character isn't on the floor. By the way, I have squash and stretch frames, by the way. So when you're, like, about here, my character's, like, a pancake, by the way. She's just, like, squashed into the floor, like, here. Like, when she hits the ground the first time, she's a pancake. She's just, like, so flat, you can actually see my arm, like, right there. Because I made all these cubes last, and I didn't know that she would be obscured by the pillars. And, like, or how far they would shoot up in front of the camera. So, like, I just become a pancake, and then I unsquish. And then I, like, my character looks up with aura, and it's just like, ah, yes, you. And it just, like, flies upward. I wanted to, like, make a last minute where I would, like, grab, like, the camera and, like, grab it by the neck, and then, like, the entirety of the camera would, like, get dropped to the floor or whatever. And it was, like, I thought it would be, like, really cool. Problem is, did I have time for that? No. It was 3 a.m. in the morning. I needed to go to bed to wake up for stream today. So that's all I could do. Camera grab, and it's just like, you, and as I wanted to point at the, like, the camera dramatically, have like a zoom shot or whatever. I don't know what it's called. It wouldn't be a dolly shot, because a dolly shot, it would be like zooming out from like a big location or whatever, or like observing it, or like following like a person, because I have a dolly shot actually. At this, I think this is a dolly shot. It's like, yeah, it's where it's like moves to over here, but like not slowly, because it's just whatever. Yeah, and then it, like, follows the player, or whatever, character as they move around. It is, like, I have a lot of techniques put into this, like, video. This is the second ever Blender animation I've made. That's mostly why this first part of the video is like that, and then it, like, immediately becomes professional. And it's just, like, I'm trying something new, and then I'm just like, nah, fuck it. That's like my thought process afterwards. No, it's taking too long. I have to fly. I wanted to originally have a run cycle, like, so where she ran off the cliff, but the problem is that I couldn't get her to walk right. So I'm just like, no, what? Fly. Just fly. It's faster. just fly. It's faster and it looks better. just fly. Fling limbs and whatever. And then it just looks so much better. Oh my god. And it's like, also, I only just learned how to, like, add textures to the walls. This skybox, I didn't know how to do that before. And the lighting's in, like, the top right of the screen where my mouse is concurrently on the screen, which you can see, like, spinning around. That's where the lighting is. It's behind the camera. That's why it's, like, whiter or whatever. So I took a floor tile I made for, like, a 64 by 64, like, floor tile that I made for a Minecraft texture pack, and I placed it on this cube. It did not transfer correctly, so it now looks like an N64 item. I don't know why, but at least when you see it in edit, it's like, okay. Because it's the same cube, it's just it's so dark, you can't see the texture. Cool part is, though, it gives a really, like, dramatic backdrop for, like, where it is. Because the light is, like, in this location right here. So when it falls down, like, it has this nice dramatic shot. I wish we had more dramatic shadow, though, so where my character was, like, half drenched in darkness. So, like, it feels like, I forgot, it's, like, not Darkburn or whatever? I forgot, it's, like, the evil Superman movie or whatever, where it's, like, the character's, like, just, like, drenched in shadow or whatever. And it was, like, I had, like, a lot of cool ideas for that. It was like, but anyways, this leaves a lot of good potential for, like, silly animations. If I can, like, make more props or something, I can add a shovel, and then I can do, like, shovel combat or whatever. Okay, just to let you know, shovel combat is so underrated. It's, like, for the fact that the scythe is extremely impractical, like, the shovel is actually way stronger in that fact. And it's, like, people kind of, like, push it to the side because it's, like, oh, it's a worker's weapon, and what does it mean? It's, like, whatever. It's, like, that's why a lot of, like, writers love using a scythe. Because when you're using a, like, a scythe instead of, like, hold on, let me just exit out of this. It's like, when you're using a scythe, you are, like, basically saying is, like, reaping what you sow or whatever, because that's why death commonly has the weapon. It's not just to look cool, it's for the fact that, like, scythes are literally metaphorically meaning reap what you sow. So, but with a shovel, it's, like, hard work. You're, like, putting something in the ground or, like, trying to take something out of it or whatever. So it's, like, hard work and effort, or, like, to me, or something. It's, like, pickaxes also could mean the same thing, but also workers' union or whatever. Whoa, shovel combat? Yeah, it's, like, it's actually crazy. Like, they have a crazy potential for, like, being really sharp. Because, like, pickaxes are kind of, like, just knives or something. But, like, more of, like, axe. It's just, like, a knife at the end of an axe or something. Like, instead of, like, this nice heavy object you're hitting someone with, it's just a really surefire way to, like, hit somebody and then get it stuck in their, like, arms or legs or whatever. And I was like, that's why I think shovel combat's more effective, because it's literally can be used like an axe. It's like, there's a lot of, like, utility. You could also throw dirt in their face. It's like, which also is really peak. Because you could just, like, they're like running up to you, you just throw dirt in their face, and like, oh, my eyes! And then like just blind them, and you could like move around your opponent. Like, it gives you time. There's a lot of good things that you can't do with regular weapons. Like, there's a lot of good animations, like, where, the hero or whatever, like, blinds their opponent by, like, throwing dust in their opponent's face so they can't see. And, like, it cuts to, like, a foggy scene where, like, the entire area is covered in dust, like a dust storm or whatever, and they just jump from the dark. There's a lot of good stuff like that. It's a lot of good work I could, like, try to make. True never understand the ability to throw dirt in your enemies' faces. To be honest, they never catch it. Sun Tzu, the art of war. Know thyself, know thy enemy, and thou shalt not fear 100 battles. It's like, it's true. You can also chuck it like a javelin. True. It won't have a lot of distance because it is basically like throwing an axe. It is like, the only difference is that it's thinner, so it's like less, I don't know if it's less weight or not. Because it wouldn't travel as far or have enough strength unless you have enough strength behind it. And it's like, there's a lot of, like, issues that come with, like, throwing it, but it's a good melee. That's why it's, like, really good in, like, military, because, one, you can also build a trench, so if you need to, like, start firing from, like, a location, that's why it was really greatly used, like, in, like, World War I and II or something. And it was, like, as your great, like, second-hand weapon, they're like, no, don't use the knife that's on you, that will just get stuck in your opponent, you have to use your shovel, it's way better. It's, like, a spade they're, like, given by, like, the company or whatever. It was like, I got, like, a couple, like, history research, and I'm like, dang, the shovel is actually kind of busted. Why has no one used the shovel? And I'm like, no one! And then I, like, see, like, this one MLP, like, comic fic, or whatever, of, like, Applejack's, like, Apple Sleep Experiment, or whatever. Really good use of the shovel. Really good audio drama that uses the shovel. And it was, like, really cool. And I'm like, dang, I should make that my weapon now. It's like, I'm not, like, reaping what I sow. I'm, like, making creations. I'm standing my ground. I can fight for myself. And it's like, I would say the shovel is, like, almost like independence. It's, like, survival. And it's, like, reliability. It's, like, a trusty tool. It's, like, the only difference is it can't break hard rock. Because it's not a pickaxe. That's the, like, tough part. Or it can't, like, penetrate as much. Like, because, you know, pickaxes are literally, like, heavy and, like, the one point. So you're able to actually go through an opponent, like, is, like, with a pickaxe. Or a knife, like, is, you know, also meant to be, like, a one-point thing. Is, like, there's drawbacks. It's just, like, you just gotta know how to use it. It's, like, really cool. Really cool ideas for animation later. Yeah, I just wanted to get on that rant. Because I'm like, dang, that was cool. Anyways, I'll probably rewatch this stream just to go and, like, remember this idea, because, like, oh my goodness, I haven't gone a tangent like that in a bit, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I haven't been this hyped about it in a while, because it's like, I was more hyped about it when I was watching the Apple Sleep Experiment, but now I'm extra hyped about it. It was, like, I was mostly, like, I think it started when I made, like, the Murder Drones animation I did, like, a while back, I think. Where it's like, yeah, the uncolored, like, red background, like, Murder Drones animation I made. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That too. It's like, people do that with pickaxes, too, even though they have, like, little to no, like, protection. They are very impractical, but, like, to be honest, spinning the weapon is kind of typical for, like, any battle animation or whatever. Where you're just like, oh no, the enemy is approaching, and then you, like, you take your, like, weapon and you, like, spin. And then you have your hand, like, right here or whatever, and it's like, spin, and it's just like, you're not even rotating it most of the time, you just kind of hold your hand out and it just spins on its own, and it's just like, wow, that's so cool. It's like, even though you kind of need both hands to do that. It's like, I wanted, like, a two-handed shovel for this to work, so it's like, whatever. Oh yeah, on top of that, if you add guards on your shovel, you can make it like a combat spade, so where it's like, it can, like, have swords get stuck in it or whatever. So it's like, that's why there's, like, teeth or something at the end of some of the shovels. Because, like, the teeth are not really to, what is it? I think it's more, like, to help with, like, cutting wood and, like, also getting, like, swords stuck in it. And it's, like, that's why there's, like, combat spades with, like, teeth on, like, one end of the shovel. Like, the other one's, like, for, like, cutting. The other one's for, like, ripping and tearing or whatever. Or getting stuff caught in it. And I was like, yeah, it's really smart. And I'm like, wow. And it was like, no wonder the shovel's designed like that. It's really smart. And they're like, it's really good. And it's like, it's probably wouldn't catch, like, a lot of, like, swords or whatever, because remember, it's, like, very thin metal, so it would probably break the shovel more. So that's why, like, the teeth are, like, more razor blade than actually, like, catch, like, whatever. But it's easier to, like, catch opponents, like, whatever, in that way. Isn't there, like, a point to a double-sided shovel? I think that's too dangerous for me, and I'm too incompetent to wield such a thing. And I was like, but probably someone did. There probably is. There probably is a dual-wielded shovel. Problem. I'm not that good or competent at holding such a weapon. That's why I'm using a shovel and not another thing. Because it's like, I have to be crafty with this weapon. Instead of, like, completely, like, technically, like, knowledgeable on everything else. Because, like, sword uses, like, different techniques and whatever. You have to, like, point, stab, block, whatever, guard, notice the feet of your opponent so you don't get stabbed. Shovel, you just kind of just swing and hopefully you hit. And then you can play dirty, literally, just scoop dirt off the floor. And then all those techniques go out the window and it kind of goes like, oh! And you're like, oh my god. And it's like, yep, crazy. Okay, now I need to, like, figure out the skirt that I wanted to do. I'm gonna make another thing. It's like, okay. Did I want something like this? Because I'm like, whatever. It's like, this is why I always struggle. I'm like, what do I do? Yeah, because that's the skirt I'm trying to make. And I'm, like, struggling. I'm genuinely struggling. That was a very fun tangent. Real. There's so many cool ideas I have in my brain now of what I could do, and I'm visualizing, like, 3 different, like, really cool animation, like, attacks and whatever. I think I'll have it where I'm, like, battling an old version of myself or something with a shovel. Because it's like, you know, it's like, I have the, like, canonical lore where I just take out, like, the older versions of my model over and over and over again in a recursive cycle. And it's like, to be honest, it's a lot less violent, in all honesty, like, in the lore. But it would be really cool to, like, have it where it's, like, reanimating the old ones or whatever. I could have it where, like, they get, like, I don't know, the ghost effect from, like, Undertale or whatever. Or whatever, for, like, over their eyes, or, like, when, Overwrite for, X-Tail, like, by Jail. So, where they have, like, the controlled effect, like, or, like, they're lost or something in their eyes. So it's, like, goes over their face or something, and I could do that. And they have, like, this constant scowl or whatever. I could do that. And it was like, that'd be really cool. And then that would be the battle animation. Because it's like, oh, no need to explain. It's an old version of myself that's out of date. So I can just throw it in the trash pit or something. Which I'll also probably put in that animation. Which I can then put in the canonical lore. It's like, I do want to add, like, a mix of 3D and 2D. So I'll probably be adding a lot of 2D effects. Where, like, when the swords clash or whatever, I can change the, like, the weapon or whatever. I do want to add, like, a lot of magical effects, though. Problem being is that harder to make it visualize. I'll have to either make, like, props beforehand, or I'll have, like, a prop library or something in Blender, and then, like, port those over, like, into, like, another, like, Blender project for me to use it. Because, like, I do want to add, like, my tail and add, like, its teeth and junk so I could use it in combat, like, grab legs and whatever, so it'd be like, nyah, 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 nyah. And he was like, where it just jumps you from the dark. And it's just like, oh! And they're like, and then I just like, oh yeah. He's like, you thought that was bad. Shovel. Bonk. And you're like, oh, that's a shame. I like, bonk. It's like, shovel time. Oh, shoot. Oh. My pen hit the bottom of the side of my table because I'm like, having it to rest down. Oh, hold on. Animated. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna get a sip of water. I'll be like less than a minute. Alright. Okay, hydration important. Yep. I should probably also change out my cup soon. It's almost been like an entire week. Just to let y'all know, it is important to wash out your cups after a week because then it starts growing stuff in it, and then it doesn't do anything good for you. That's why it's important to, like, either, like, clean it out or something. Because, like, I'll probably put mine in after the stream's over. What else? Oh yeah, my character canonically doesn't have to eat or have to, like, do a lot. It's, like, categorized as human is, like, a maybe. Eldritch Horror, yes. And they're, like, easier. It's, like, creating worlds by just, like, planting seeds and then, like, watching it happen. Like, it's not really creating it, it's just watching it happen, really. Watching it happen, play forward, and then just go to a certain point in time and be like, yep, this is where I'll be now. Leading to rare events where my character accidentally comes in contact with the local inhabitants, does a few things. If the world gets destroyed, it happens, I just remake it again. Love me Eldritch Horror characters. And there's like, and also my character could just stop looking human when she wants, so I could just be like, whatever. Anyways, the tail is kind of like a data drive or whatever, and or like second hand. So I could have it where I can have it run secondary tasks or whatever. And it's like, so the tail can also like hold a flashlight or something if I can't see, or just be a light or whatever. There's 3 eyes. It has like a stun effect on people. Like if it flashes, it like stuns like the brain for like a couple minutes. Like it just makes them unable to think straight for like a couple minutes. So they're just like, huh? Like their movements, everything they were just doing, just like stops working. Like they just instantly their brain distanced themselves, and they're just like, huh? It's like the thing is though, is just like to make that stun effect, I have like a cone of effect. And also you have to be directly looking at it for that to work. It's like, that's what kind of helps with the Eldritch Horror factor, so if I need to, like, clean up or something, it's just do that. Because, unfortunately, a lot of creatures on, like, the surface of the planet require vision. You know, it's kind of like the Medusa story or whatever, so they can just be like, I have a mirror! What are you gonna do about it? I have a mirror! And it's like, yeah, what you gonna do about it? I have a mirror! Proceeds to be like, alright, bite him. And then I summon, like, 7 of them, and they just drag them into the dark. It's like, no! And then it just, like, and I, like, have, like, the TDAC, where it's, like, disappearing guy. And you're just like, oh, say, oh! He just gets dragged into the dark. Boom, gone. And there's, like, secondary commands as well, also include creation of different things. It's like, or I could just run, like, search commands or whatever. It's, like, a lot of offhand tasks. If I want to multitask, I just summon more hands. Pretty much. Disappearing guy. It's, like, my character's, like, ability scaling is, like, a mix of, like, mythos and, like, murder drones and like Owl House, I think. So it's like a lot of like alchemy with like symbols and like a couple bits, and then like the Eldritch Horror aspects are just like basically flesh contortion magic, where it's just like, ah yes, is like my character could then all suddenly shed their skin for no reason and then just start like folding into like impossible shapes. And they're like, oh. But unfortunately that is really hard to do in a 2D environment, and that's what the 3D aspects are for. Anyways, I can probably make animation memes in 3D as well, probably. I don't know. It's like, I'll probably keep doing 2D though, because, you know, 2D is easier for animation memes and it, like, gets recommended more. And it's like, there's a couple new, like, animation memes I haven't really jumped on the train for, now I think about it. Haven't done that yet. Probably not the meme where it's like, I don't know, I'm like just looking at the ones on Discord, not Discord, but like, what is it? Insta, yeah. The ones on Insta are peculiar, to say the least. They're quite peculiar. I'm like, yeah, you can say that. They're quite, peculiar. Like, yeah, you can say that. And they're like, I just remember the bit for Charlie Simesicles reading like an outdated like D&D like comic bit, but it's like the word was so bad. It's like, how bad is the word? Well, I think it's really bad to dance around the word. And then it's just like, and it's like, how bad is it? Hard noun. Ooh. And it's like, Slimesicle, yeah! Charlie Slimesicle, let's go. Yay! It was like, I watched a lot of his videos when I was a kid. It was like absolutely great. It was like absolutely great to like when I was like still doing it. It was like I don't really know if it's like the quality like is different or it's just like I grew up. Probably I grew up. That's probably what changed. I'm like I don't know if it's the quality that changed or me. Probably me. It's like it doesn't feel the same without like all of his friends all running around like Minecraft or something. Just like and doing like a weird challenge or something. It's like for me it don't feel the same that way. And I'm like, huh. I'm like, it don't feel the same. And I'm like, but yeah, literally, because I'm like, he was like, I'm out. I'm out. It just like summons Delter. We do be getting older. I'm old. We do be getting older. I'm old. Real. It's like, I just remembered like an entire radio song for like a millisecond, and I'm just like, oh, that's a flashbang. And I'm like, oh. Oh, actually, speaking of flashbangs, I saw like on like Insta or something. Apparently, it's a there's a thing where someone would do a prank where like really late at night on a college campus or like dorm room or whatever, they would just freaking like in the dark, like, or whatever, like, they're about to go to bed or something, and they're doom scrolling or whatever, they just send each other, like, they sent, like, one of their friends is, like, a flashbang, you know, like, as an Instagram reel, and I just see it, like, happen on their screen, and then they just, like, have their face, and they're like, and then points it back at their phone, send, and you just, like, you see the clip play briefly, and then it sends over to their friend, and then you look over, they're on their phone, and then, like, their entire screen goes white. And I'm just like, and it just cuts off. Like, you don't even get to know what happens, but it's just like, you know what happened, it just freaking flashed. And like, ah, yes, time to go to bed, I feel nice and rested, oh, I wonder what they sent me, flashbang, and I'm like, oh. I'm just like, oh, no. This is like, so dumb. Alright, wonderful. Boom, boom, and boom. Alright. I think that's my model. It's like, I have a very good outline. This is great. It's like, how long did this take me? An hour 30 minutes. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. And I was like, well. It was like, it happens, I suppose. I suppose. I really should have, like, some different ideas or something, like... There was, like, an idea where someone made ribbons, like, into, like, had snakes as ribbons or whatever. So it's like someone would have, like, the wildest, like, anime girl haircut or whatever, but her entire power would be, like, snake ribbons or whatever. So it's just, like, the power of the mean girl or whatever, as a magical girl or whatever. Because, like, I would like to use that as a idea for a character at one point, but I don't really know exactly how to incorporate that. Like, okay, just to let you know, like, when I'm making, like, world building for my stuff, the main world is, like, a mess, because I don't know what to do with it. I know the events I want to happen, I just don't know where to place my character. I'm too, like, zoomed out on everything else that's gonna happen. So it's like, okay, we have a magic system. And, of course, we have, like, people in governments that want to abuse that magic system. Do we want the people to know that the magic system exists? How many people are allowed to the magical realm? Are the magical realm intertwined with humanity? And I'm just like, oh, no. And I'm just like, that's a lot of ideas. I don't know. And I'm just like, that's why I'm, like, kind of hesitant on a lot of it. I'm like, oh, no. That's a lot of ideas all at once. But yeah, it's kind of why I'm like, oh, I don't know. Okay. It's like world building do be tough. Like I could keep track of all of it. I've memorized it. Like, and I have some of it written down in like some books or something. It's like there's a lot of like different like ideas that I have stored away. And there's like that I probably won't like tell because like that's spoilers. But I just don't know where to put them to start the story. How to make a cohesive first episode without immediately sidetracking to 30 different ideas for a single episode. Because whenever I make an idea like that, I receive like criticism like of, oh, that's like, it doesn't seem very focused. And I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to say like 30 things at the same time. What focus do you want? And they're like, I don't know where to start, so let's do everything at once, and then the show will flop immediately. That's all I know. So I'm like, oh, like it didn't even get off the ground. No. And Ditto make me a physical binder and write the stories individually as chapters. I was like, I'm like in such a like transgender mindset because when I heard the word binder, I was like, oh wait, what? And I was like, you mean like what? It was like to help or? And I'm like, oh, that kind of binder. And I'm like, and I'm like, same. I'm too gender for this. I'm too gender for this, man. I can't do this shit. I'm like, keep the stories close to your heart. Well. Our entire story dribbles, though, put in my protect. I already decided if you ever make a story that it'd be told by an ever-deterring, unreliable narrator with selective amnesia. Oh, actually, that's a really cool idea. Holy shoot. That'd actually be crazy. Unreliable narrator. Yeah. I can have it where, like, the story's a legend or something, and where, like, the story is, like, unreliable. And it's just, like, modern characters going, like, are you sure this is what happens? And it's just, like, this old grandma, she's like, yeah, I think this happened in the war of 453 BC. And they're like, yeah, I think that happened. And you're like, it's like, Graham, you sure this happened? And it's like, oh no, this completely happened. And it's just like, the magic system does exist, it's just less than what she described. Or like, the magic's faded over time, but she can't remember exactly how it worked. And they're like, it's like, I do recall. And it's like, Graham, you need your pills. Let's get you back to bed. Grandma, that war never happened. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. I got coffee with a major political figure. Have zero evidence that's life. No. Oh. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized. Wait. This image is, like, slightly tinted blue because I had it to, like, fit the image. Hold on. Would it be fine? Would it be fine if I use this, like... I guess so. Chicago. There's a lot, okay? Oh. Oh. Misery. Okay, I'm gonna start coloring because I want to get this done. Okay, so main goal that I'm trying to like finish up today is either make like a poster or like another PNG tuber, so I could like have that tested out. And then by the time I'm like working on it later, I actually haven't tried like testing if PNG tuber, like not just PNG tuber, like I can stream my Blender, because then I can make Blender animation while streaming. But the problem is that, can my computer handle it? Now that's the big issue. Because, like, it can barely handle rendering it, but I can play it a little bit without it fully, like dying, as long as the textures are turned off. It's like, it's usually fine. Otherwise, it just goes, oh no! And I'm like, oh, my face! And it just explodes, and it's like, oh no. It's like, oh, there goes my PC. There it goes. And it's like, and then Windows 11 coming in, going like, so, you no longer have access to Windows 10. No! I'm like, no! And it's like, would you like Copilot? And I'm like, no! Don't do this! And it's like, I'm resetting your work to 0. No! Anyways, the best part about, like, streaming this is if I do happen to lose the progress like that, I could literally, like, if I do get a new computer, I just go and pull up the stream, then I could just, like, screenshot my own work and then redraw that. So, what does Microsoft have AI in Paint now? So, what happened is that literally it's just shoved everywhere. It's more or less it's just trying to prove to investors to, you know, invest. It's not that hard to think about. It's like, the problem is that it does shaft everyone else. That's the problem. And it's like, literally, artists, anyone who, like, wants to put work into it, and, like, anything simple is just kind of thrown in the garbage, so you have to make something complicated. It's like, I've been thinking about jumping to Linux. I just remember Windows 9 and 10 were more trustworthy than the user of the user control. I want my toggles GD. True. It's like, real though. Well, it's like, that is so real though. How am I doing? Doing okay. I think we've discussed so far, like, the utility and amazingness, the animation of, like, instead of using scythes in more common weaponry, but shovels. Because, like, it's really interesting in combat style, and you can throw dirt in your opponent's face, and it has, like, the ability of an axe without being as heavy. On top of it being a really good, like, weapon used in the military for also being able to shovel trenches and evade combat in that way. There's a lot of different, like, styles that it could be interpreted for animation. But I can see why a lot of animation doesn't use it a lot, because, like, metaphor-wise, just like, oh, sword is, like, authority, like, pickaxe, that's, like, the people, the union, the people that are together, and they're, like, and then you have, like, what is it, the scythe, which is, like, reap what you sow, which is why people who are, like, I don't know, death or something, like, use that or whatever. But the shovel, that doesn't have many, like, scenes in, like, anime, cinema, or, like, whatever. There's not much outside of, like, realistic, like, films or usage or whatever. Because a lot of people kind of undermine it, literally. Literally undermine, like, it's, whatever. It's like, Soldier of TF2 was onto something. Yeah, exactly! He was onto something. Also because he's literally based off, like, literal soldiers. So it's like... Because, like, it's actually more effective to use a shovel than a knife in, like, combat or whatever. It's, like, because it's more effective to, like, for, like, cutting. Because it's kind of like swinging a knife around. It's more effective because if you have your knife, it's just going to get stuck in your opponent, and then you have to, like, need time to take it out of your opponent. Well, with the shovel, you don't really have to do that, or it might just take off a limb or two. It's, like, so, literally more effective. And it's like, in a life or death situation, very effective. That's why I'm saying, why don't they use it more often? Like, if you use it in a fantasy setting, it's like, I guess it's, I don't know if they can't think of good combat with a shovel or something. Like, I've seen, like, some, like, at least some characters use a shovel before, like, they throw sand or dirt in their opponent's faces or whatever, and they just cheese them out. It is like, but I haven't seen many characters do that since the 19-somethings. That's how old that technique is, and no one remembers. No one remembers. It's old. It's old. Like, no one remembers it, and now, like, when everyone's like, oh, yeah, sides are more cool. And I'm like, what? That's just because you know about it. But you're like, you need to, like, look at more, like, more known stuff, like... Okay, I could use this more darker color, because it's, like, looks more adjacent, I think? I don't know, I'm just using buzzwords at this point. Just try that. I don't know if I built my character too bulky or whatever. I feel like I did. But that's just probably because I'm not used to building with actual human anatomy instead of just freehanding it the entire time, because I freehand everything. Mostly because I'm, like, used to drawing these, like, 10, 20 times, like, a year. And I usually don't, like, draw it once, and I draw it once and I call it done, and then I remake another one. So, fair enough. It's like, the only time I ever heard a shovel as a weapon was wizards with guns. Check out Superhero who did that. Crazy. It's like, I think shovels are very versatile. It was on the news in my medium-sized town when someone got a fight with one. Fights were not uncommon there. Ah, okay. We freehand everything. Real, free-handed artist. And it's like, freehand, completely done by ourselves. Me, when I draw with green, proceeds to freehand a little character. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm drawing a lot in, like, college courses, so I'm like, I've got the head very fast. I could, like, draw this real quick. There we go. There we go. A drawing. If you time that, that's like 20 seconds. 20 seconds flat. Easy. I'm drawing gargoyles over here. I'm gonna move it over here, so I'm like... I'm just gonna call it quick. Because, like, it's a quick draw. I'll have that as a background, because, like, why not? Anyways, that's super cool. That was neat. In terms of body shape, for just about everything else, they're completely different. Real. My OC is barely even human, bro. They have, like, 4 arms. And I was like, fair enough, fair enough. Real enough, I suppose. Mom. I wonder if I should make it more obvious that my character has half-rimmed glasses. This is like, I don't know if I should make it more obvious for that. I'll consider it later. I'm gonna have another sip before I have a bloody nose again or something. Oh wow, it's really dark. Hold on. No, light. Thank you. I'm like, I can't see. I'm like, I can't see. Hydrated. Exactly. Alright. I just keep remembering the binder bit where we're just like, I'm just like, it's like, huh? Binder? And I'm like, which one? And it's like people thinking they're talking about studies. And it's just like people who are transgender. So it was like for personal use or... And it's like to keep your secrets close to your chest, huh? No, who knows? It was like, I don't know, we made that joke like, I don't know how many minutes ago. What else did I have in brain? We talked about 3D animation junk. I yapped about that for a bit, and then I talked about, like, the uses of a shovel. It's like, what else? I haven't seen actual, like, what is it? Intellectual characters, like, be, like, actual spies or whatever. Because I accept, like, that one anime of, like, Totally Spies or not, or something, I don't know. Like, no, Spy Family, that. I'm like, wrong one, abort, wrong one. It was like Spy Family or something, which is, like, literally the most complicated, like, set of unrealistic whatever. I'm just talking about like actual like whatever. It's like a spy movie, but like as a animated piece of art. Be a funny comic. Probably get 3 bits out of it. True. You may steal all my double entendres. I'm actually surprised I remembered that word. And it was like, I think it's entendre. Yeah, I think so. And it's like you probably get like 3 bits out of it or something. It's like I could put a lot of funny bits in there or something. And it's just like, isn't there like I forgot. Never mind. It's like oh yeah, shoot some guy in the shower, just boom. It's like 37, and it's like there's a guy in the shower. That is your target, and they're like go get him. It's like Agent 37. There's a guy in the shower. You know what to do, and they're like, it's like, then boom, and they're like oh. He's like great work, and they're like wow. It's like, why not triple? I heard triple and my brain immediately started playing Triple the Threat. And it's just like from the Undertale fan game, like Triple the Threat Undertale. Where it's like Story Shift, Sans, and like Papyrus. Like... I put all my funny bits in my binder. Nice. I'm never just gonna not chuckle at that now. Just because now I'm like, it's the bit. It's the bit. And I'm like, oh my god, it's the bit. What? It's like, no gadgets, all Riz IRL. Okay. The thing about spies is that they're just very charismatic, just to get people to talk. Most information is just like eavesdropping. Fair enough. It's like, there's also the internal dialogue too, like, there's like where you could just have them be like completely quiet or something. You know how many like comedic parts you could put in there where they're like, they got injured like hilariously, and they're just like, oh my leg, but they look completely fine on the outside. They're like, oh god, my leg, and they're like, oh my leg, and he's like for the freaking SpongeBob, like whatever sound effect, and they're just like, and they're just completely like stone-faced, stoic. They're like just getting a drink, sitting down like nothing happened, and they're like, and their leg is just like I don't know, oozing a bit, and they're just like, oh. Here's a bit. Who's been biting you? It's like, wait. Are you doing like the I forgot, the avatar where it's like the GIF where it's just like the really low resolution avatar face, and it's like, bit. Who's been biting you? It's like, selfish. From who? It's like, there's a lot of dumb ones I have. A lot of dumb ones. There's a lot of dumb like bits I remember from the... That just opened an entire can of worms in my brain, and I don't like it. And it's just like, no. It's like, road work ahead. I sure hope it does. Like, no. It's like, there's too many, like, dumb bits now that are, like, flooding my brain. It's like, me when I take the juice of accursed ADHD and I cannot slow down. Oh, that's so pretty. But what kind of worms? Earthworms? Velvet worms? Num num. Num num. Just like, I just remember the freaking Avatar GIF. Where it's like, no, not Avatar GIF, but like the blue Avatar. It's like on the operating table bit, and it's just like, oh, that. Like, oh yeah, that was the thing for a while. You're forgetting. I'm just like, oh. Oh, wait, do I have to? Wait. Oh, I don't. Okay, we're good. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, for that, is because, I'm having a second layer of, like, so this is the bangs that basically are just the hair that goes in front of the head. And it is like, and I have it where it's also like draping off the side. But the thing is that it's textured weird. So it's like I have the hair layer on top of the body. So basically when the entire hair moves due to interpolation, this will, like be in front of it instead of behind it because I'm moving it in front of it. That's why I do it like that. I also need to put that behind the skin. Okay. It's like I have to stop thinking of these dumb bits. I'm like, I need to stop. And it's like I need to make these dumb short bits. I need them to stop. It's like bang, like the energy drink. Monster Energy. You should get that checked out. Just like, no. This is like, I hate this. I hate this. It's dumb. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. No. No. But my brain can't stop thinking of more of them. And it's just like, but more jokes. There could be more. And I'm like, but I don't want there to be more. But there could be more. I'm like, no. No. It's like, think about it. This entire lot, a Walmart. And I'm like, no. Why would you do that? It's like, see this wonderful field? And they're like, no. It's just, I don't know. I think it's just internet brain rot that, like, my brain is just thinking of. I don't know. It's just like, oh, yay, that sounds fun. And it's just like, no, don't do it. No. No. Bigger the lot, the more people can park. Think of all the potential customers. Think about it, Ryden. And he's like, you can see here could make so much economic development. And they're like, and here's like me when I make a Metal Gear Rising reference. Metal Gear Rising, we should call an engineer. Then, like, the TF2 NG just appears out of nowhere. Oh, my brain. My brain. I'm disappointed and impressed by its thoughts. I'm like, why is it like this? Why is it like this? Like, I know why it's like this. You curated it. I'm like, true. True, I did curate that. He was like, I did curate it to do that. Okay, my hair might be a little too bright and purple. I don't know about you. Feels a little too bright. What else do your own genius scares you sometimes. It's a Top Gear reference. Guys, you see, this is gardening. It's like, you cannot garden with a 12 gauge. And it was like, no, see, I put the bullets in the ground, and they grow perfectly. See? And it's like, see, the weeds have been obliterated. They ceased to exist. It's like, oh no. It's like, this is not a nostalgia trip I was expecting to have, like, this entire week. I was not expecting to have this kind of nostalgia trip this week. I was just like, I wonder. What else was I? Oh, right, I had to make the bow, like, colored something. I don't want to do it yet. I'll do it later. I'll color the bow later. I keep forgetting I'm on a new file, so like it instantly saves. I'm so thankful for that. Oh my goodness. The British tractor called Field Marshal's engine is started to use a blank 12 shotgun shells, so maybe he was onto something. Oh, my ribs. Oh, my ribs. Ugh. I don't know if I'm not drinking enough or something, but oh. I was like, I swear I drank enough. I drank enough today. I swear. I drank enough today. No. And drink more Bang Energy. No. 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 Yeah, it's like, plus caffeine don't make my brain feel good. It actually gives me headaches. So I probably won't. Oh my god, yes, my character looks so whatever. I realize how gray my character looks. Oh my god. Like, she looks so gray. Like, in contrast, I didn't notice. Like, she looks so gray. But when I look here, she doesn't look as gray. Because it's like the sky and the colors in the background, or like whatever. Oh, the glasses are gonna make it more whatever. Ah, they turned down the saturation. Boo. My glasses turned down my saturation. Boo. It's like... I don't get this one. Okay. Are we like doing Area 31 references now or something? Or are we going that far back in that amount of jokes? Are we going that far back? World history. It's like, you know what? Never mind. No, I was like, is anyone gonna do like a world history on that or something? There's like, besides like the Internet Historian, which has like the whatever on it. Like, I remember they have a video on it. I'm like, yeah. Because I don't know. I watched the entire video on that. It was great. And it was, like, crazy that it ended up just being a party. Like, in all honesty, so it's fair enough. Because, like, everyone else was just joking. It's not that old. It goes back to when it was. I think I was... was it high school when that was happening? I don't remember. It's like, it's not that old, I swear. And then like, it's like ages by 30 years. No. He's like, realizes, it's not that old, is it? Proceeds to go, Because I didn't remember that until like someone brought it up. And I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, actually, when did that happen? I'm like, wait a minute. It's not that old. Sure. Surely not. Surely. Surely not. In the span of human history, 30 years isn't even a drop in a bucket of time. Especially when we live in the area... no, age of information, yeah. The problem is, with age of information, though, it kind of just muddies everything. Not really many people notice information anymore. So they're like, huh? They're like, huh? What? Huh? At least with it looking darker, it at least fixes a lot of the problems I used to have with this or something. I was like, oh yeah, I used like, I forgot. It's like complementary shaders in Minecraft for that effect. So if anyone wanted to know what shaders I was using for that screenshot, that's what I was using. Oh, whoops. Hold on. No. I gotta like rewatch like a couple of my old stuff, like, cause like it'd be nice. I just popped back to watch from Parkinson's Sphere, and they were out protesting. If you're struggling out for good sources, I suggest like for a historian documenting current American history. Because I'm just kind of tired of living American history, but okay. I don't know about you, I'm kind of tired of living through current events. It's like, why do I have to be a part of history? What is this? No. And it's like, aha, it is time for you to be part of human history. And I'm like, ooh. Oh yeah, actually that's a really nice color. Hold on. Yeah, because it feels like yellow, but under like a really heavily purple light. Wow, that looks really good. Yeah. Okay. Do that. Oh no. Oh no. Not the colors. Not the colors! No! Did I give it the will? On it in your heart. And everyone is a dream. Never gonna believe. Wish that you cared for. And I made it sure. And there's been a fight everyone because there's no solid time. Doubt or not, we exist in the world affected by historical events. Best if we stay informed. True. True about that. That's true. Because I'm just saying. Do I really wanna... Alright, yoinking colors again. That'll be for the back of this. It's like, I feel like Undertale's 10th anniversary wasn't that long ago. It's like, I don't know about y'all. I feel like Undertale's anniversary was not that long ago. you should add googly eyes to your character's glasses. That'd be pretty sweet, I think. No. No. I think the idea of half rims are actually really good. Because it's like, it makes where the glasses don't have to, like, whatever. I think I'll do that on my main character too. So I'll make it a 5.3 version where the glasses are just edited that way. Or I'll just keep it 5.2 with 2. I don't know. I don't know. Most of my character looks fine already, so that's great. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. It's like the only reason that my character looks like... I think I wanted my character to still maintain like a healthy looking color skin or whatever. That's whatever. As I just want to forget if you're ever jumping to that point. Okay. Yes, I know it wasn't long ago. Okay. Because I'm like, I feel like there's like the 15th is coming up or something. I feel like that's true or something. Because I'm like, it's like, Undertale ain't that old, right? And then I look at Undertale and I'm like, oh no! It's old! It's like, wait, is it 20 years to be retro or 10 years to be retro? I can't remember. It's like, I don't remember like when that is. It's like 10 or 20 years to be retro. It's like, okay. Like, how exhausting it is to schedule. Probably a lot exhausting to schedule. It's like, I already, like, struggle with, like, trying to schedule stuff already. It's like Labor Day. Wonderful. Sickly purple or... It's like sickly purple or healthy purple, is that the question? To be or not to be? No, that is the question. Okay, let me go and get some, like, orange highlights so I can, like, fix that or something. Actually, no, hold on. I'll get, like, a faded tool or whatever so I could, like, fix that. So if I were to... No. Okay, less. Healthier, I think. Too orange. Okay. One. Looks healthier. This feels cooler, though. Not like in a, like, oh wow, that's so cool, or that's amazing. I'm like, no, it just genuinely looks cooler, like, in comparison. It doesn't feel right that, like, the skin looks brighter. I think that's why I kept it like that. I like, made a lot of edits to, like, my OCs, like, on my, V-Ray program. Like, trying to make the colors match up. So, like, they genuinely look great, or whatever. Which gave them a massive glow-up. Like, I don't know what hit me in the middle of the night, but I was like, ah, yes. Let's make everything look gorgeous. Now. And I'm like, ah, yes. 2 a.m. in the morning. Perfect time to do that. And they're like, best time when art strikes. It's like, dang, that's crazy. Sunday I got forced to work again for the holiday. That's crazy. Well, I remember my family having days off on Labor Days when I was 5. That's crazy. Legit Victorian times is crazy. You blew up? No, I gave them a glow up. Oh my god. it's like, I don't know, I just imagine, like, the intro to, like, a Mr. Beast video. I told an artist to strap 50 weapons to their characters and see which one makes it out alive. It's like, we'll see at the end of the flick. Willy Wonka blueberry. Okay. Anyways, I really love how my character looks right now. It's like, I didn't like the colors before. I'm like if you checked out, like, my last stream or whatever, when I was trying to make the colors for my last one, I really didn't like the colors of, like, what I had for this one. Like, I liked what I was trying to do, but I didn't have a good color set for what I wanted to do. So I was like, uh-oh. But now I'm like, oh, wow, this is gorgeous. I like this. Now, the problem is just trying to figure out what do I want to shade it with. I could do, like, my cross-hatching that I've been doing for a while. Because if you noticed, my entire, like, drawing looks sketchy. Literally. Like, I just have sketches all over it. It's just, like, literally, like, little sketch lines for, like, oh, over here in the skirt or whatever. Little highlights all over it. It's, like, that's, like, something important that I've been making sure to do. I just realized I have no music, but I think it's fine. As long as I keep talking. No, I think that's fine. On top of that, what else? Yum! No, don't eat them. No, don't eat the people. No. And they're like, yummy. No. I'm like, yummy. And I'm like, no. It's like when they decide to be like, what if I eat this person? And it's like, oh yeah, have y'all heard of, like, the, what is it? The dinosaur, like, or Dino Blade or whatever? It was, like, really cool, like dinosaur but with swords video game that's, like, up and coming. Anyone ever heard of that one? You can make the PNG a GIF, and then like using the live line tactic, you could easily bring it to life. Small question. What are you responding to?
Hello.
Oh. Hey. Hey. You doing good?
Yeah. Just went out to dinner with my aunt and uncle. The good ones.
The good ones. it's like you're a good one. It's like and then you just like cut to Kane where he's like, good boy. Huh?
I'm told I shouldn't leave my windows open because I've allergies, but no, I
Wow. It's like,
leave my windows open.
I can't believe your parents your grandparents like respect like allergies. Mine don't. They're like, get the windows open, it's stuffy in here. My allergies are gonna flare up if you do that. Don't care. And I'm like, why? Why would you do this to me?
Why did you do this to me? And it's like the Ash baby.
It's like,
No.
oh. We're gonna get flashbanged.
Ash baby.
Ash baby. What happened to the baby? What happened? Anyone remember that, like, that one from, like, Tomska? We're just like, oh, what happened to the baby? And it's like, where'd the baby go? And then they find him in a bush, dead.
Oh no.
oh, there's the baby. And they're like, oh, no.
Oh no, he's dead.
And then, like, everyone's just talking like they're talking to a baby the entire time. It's like, there's a lot of good bits that Tomska had. There's a lot of random bits, like the hole, which got animated a lot. It's like, and I was like, oh, what's that? Oh, it's the hole. And he was like, yeah, but why is it there? I don't know. I was walking around one day, and there's the hole. And they're like, you're just like, you can't just have that. And he's like, oh yeah, I've seen my greatest movie of all time. And I was like, oh, what is that? It's the hole.
The hole?
It's like, I could probably like put that back in topic share for like anyone to get a flashback to the past or something. Because it's like, there's a lot of, I watched that a lot of Tomska's old stuff like when I was a kid. It's like my entire old friend groups loved it. Unfortunately, like, if you're like way too young and you're like watching stuff like that, it's like they're mostly just gonna make fun of like whatever they found first. They're like, oh wow, it's this stuff. Wow, makes fun of you for it, and like me literally referencing stuff I shouldn't have been watching at that age. And they're like, bro, let me talk.
Let me yap.
Let me yap. Why would you let me finish? And it's like, it's like, think, Mark. If you just let me talk for 5 minutes. And it's like, it's just Invincible crouched over, like, they're like, no, it's like Omni-Man crouched over Invincible. It's like almost dead on the floor. I had like that bit running through my head. I'm like, wait, I could 3D animate that one section where Omni-Man's like crouched down to like, it's like, because I have a 3D animation that I was, working on, I finished it. I could show it, but like, I don't want to right now, because I already shown it before. But like, yeah, I have like this, that was really cool. I want to make it where like I have a character like either do like, you know, the leg kick thing where they like leg sweep, where they just like hand on floor and they just move their entire body and then freaking hit the back of their heel against their head and it flings them like 10 miles away. And it's like, I want to do that and then like have my character fly over and like be beside them and then freaking have like do the hand motions. It's like he made like finger guns up to his head and said, "Let's go."
Let's go.
I don't know. It was like, I don't know, something like that. Or it was like something really dumb. I mean, I don't know. I want to be really dumb with that fight, but it would be really dumb. It's like the I was like X-Tail like Sans versus like I forgot who else was there. There was like another Sans that was like doing completely ridiculous junk with them. Invincible, OC. This is my invincible stinky mark. I call him unrinsable. Unrinsable.
Unrinsable.
My ribs! My ribs! My ribs! What is one skeleton's favorite snack? Spare ribs!
Spare ribs. So epic. God. This is my invincible stinky mark. I call him unrinsable.
Unrinsable.
I can't believe Chloe's YouTube fame got real life tattoo on her stream. It's me.
What?
My profile is Teto.
When, oh my goodness guys, the real Kasane Teto is here.
It's me.
It is them, it is he.
I tried to type something in the chat and my browser just like freaked out and died. Hello?
What?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. There we go. Yuri.
Ba-da-da-ba. Oh, what? Huh?
I am so silly and epic. Not 1 degree.
It's like, I heard Yuri. It's like, I heard Yuri. What seems to be the commotion?
What seems to be the commotion? Damn, I must. Left me my wife has. Damn, Yoda. I guess your wife left you. Yuri. I'm just gonna look up Yuri on Pinterest and scroll through it.
Oh.
I need a Yuri board like now.
Nice.
Yuri.
Yuri!
Create
Teto
board.
browser is anti-Clo. Heard it here first. I don't know, my computer's pretty transphobic. Unfortunately, it's run by Microsoft.
No.
Like, I'm being legit because, like, if whenever I see, like, a trans flag, it freaking replaces the symbols. Yeah, it's gross. I literally tried to fix it with a Google plugin, but unfortunately it literally kept lagging my PC for the fact it just had too much information. Anyways, I really love my drawing now. It's like, it looks so good. Like, I love it. I love how it looks. So pretty.
So funny.
There's a, if you look on the stream, it looks very pretty.
I just saw a message in a server that just said, "Why would you offer me incest?" Hello?
What? Wait. Hold up, wait a minute. Pardon what? Gals, I looked up Yuri, and all that came up on Google are the first person who traveled into space. I don't know, I saw like a couple like bits where people were joking about like, it's like guys, it's like, to solve the problem, we're sending only women up into space for this launch. And it's like, and see, it will solve the problem, Yuri in space.
Yuri in space.
It's like, it was like straight men scientists when they kind of forget that the women scientists, he was like, they're Yuri in space.
Yuri
in space.
Yuri in space.
Unfortunately, the straight scientists did not account for this in their studies.
Oh no.
But to be honest, it's like, fair enough, they always do an over or undersight.
Yeah.
It's like,
There we go. Completely unrelated, but
I'm just looking at my drawing and I'm just like, wow, this is really good. Holy shit. I'm just like, it's like, how did I make this in like less than a couple hours? You're so epic, real.
The conversation following the that message I told you about is just balls typed 4 times. A very bad misspelling of what, and then yes. Hello?
And then, like, respond, I beg your finest pardon.
And somebody said your brother has a crush on Romano, which is Italian character. I want to be evil and gay too. That's getting quoted.
What else is I gonna...
Oh damn, somebody's calling me. I gotta go. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Oh, there he goes. Ow, ow, shoot my limbs. Stretching, ow. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna, like... I'm trying to figure out the bow color. Do y'all have, like, an idea what I could do for the bow color? Because I'm like, whatever. Also, it's mostly because my creative brain is just, like, shutting down. Because, like, it's getting really late. And my brain is like, oh. Because this is the part of the stream where my brain, like, starts, like, ADHD drifting. And I'm like, I want to talk, I want to yap, and do, like, almost anything else for no reason. And I'm just like, can we focus? And it's just like, nah, we lost focus. Like, hyperfixation of hyperfocus died, like, an hour ago. I'm like, no! So I'm just like, oh no. Oh no, the focus. Hocus pocus, you have lost your focus! No! And after all, your first stream rule is use brain. It was like, true. And it was just like, to be honest, I'm always using my brain. It's just like, can it stay focused enough to use the right parts of the brain? Now that's the problem. Just like ADHD and trying to focus. Both very difficult. Okay, do I want to make, like, the bow black, or do I want to make the bow green? Okay, I had to, like, look at this again. I was like, is that purple? I'm like, hard to tell. My brain went, huh? Okay, so do I want... Okay, B here, and I can go in... Okay, if I make it green... Can I, like, add highlight or whatever? No, I'll just crudely sketch over it, and then I'll just see what it looks like. Give me a second to see what it looks like, so I can, like, breathe it in. Green bow. How do I feel about that? I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it at all. I don't know about you. Hi, OMG, new purple hair. Yeah. Purple. I'm trying to figure out what bow color do I want. I want to change it from being black to something else. Because I'm like, I don't know, I want it to be different. But like, whenever I change it to a complementary color, it doesn't look good. I'm like, if I just make it purple, it's like I might as well not even have the bow there. Like, I don't know. It's like, there needs to be contrast, but it's like, or step up or step down, and this is a step up, and it doesn't look right. It feels like if I'm looking at Christmas colors, where it's like the, like, green and red, where it's like the cherries on, like, whatever. It's like, during the holidays, and I'm like, or not cherries, mistletoe. My bad. Yellow is a complementary color of purple. Yes, I've tried that. It doesn't look good either. Like, it's out there. Like, really loud. Okay. Aesthetic of my character is very cool colored. Because if you kind of notice, like, my character's skin is very purplish gray or whatever. So, if I were to do that, that would be, like, whatever. I think I'll go with black again. Because I'm like, I might as well not change the design while I'm already here for it. It's like... Okay, wait, do I want to use this? Okay, hold on. Oh, wait, that might be a little too dark. Yeah, that's too dark. Okay, purple. An off color like gold. Like, yeah, I've tried mustard yellow. Regular gold. I have like this rose tint that I tried at like some point, like a lesser like gold, purple, whatever mixed combination. It doesn't look the best. It feels like it sticks out too much. That's the problem. I don't want it to be too focused. And also, it's also the main reason why I kind of keep forgetting it's there. Okay, the main reason on why I have a bow with a different color on the back, or like a bow with like, on the back of my head, is for like emotional whatever. So, you know, like, dogs or whatever, like, or furry characters, whatever, they have, like, their ears droop or, like, raise or, like, have emotional flicks whenever, like, they're whatever. I have, like, an animation about that, I think. I forgot. It was, like, one of my more rarely colored animations that were, like, more, like, rarely colored. So, the character has her, like, bow flip up, flip down, so it's, like, ears or something. It's, like, edible mustard bow. No! It is, like, that's mostly why I have it. Maybe make the entire bow an entire darker shade. Yeah, I know, I did that. I tried that before. It doesn't look good. Like, I might as well just do black or gray or something. Which is why I'm like, I might as well just steal the skirt color or whatever. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this coloration and do that. Because it is a darker purple, but it's pretty much just black. That's why I'm like, okay, we're doing that. Because, like, it is basically your suggestion. That's what I was gonna do. Like, I don't do pure solid black because it's like, eh. Yeah, that pretty much works. Yep. We're doing, like, purplish black. Because I'm not doing, like, Vanta black or whatever, where it's just, like, absorbed into the dark, and you're like, oh! And it's like, oh, this is a very atomically interactive and correct black hole. It's like from Interstellar, and they're like, oh no, oh no. It's like me when I suddenly blink and then I get sucked into the black hole. It's like from Interstellar. Oh. It's like, blood red for all enemies you've slain. No, then it draws attention. Like, if I have it that crimson, I don't like having, like, red or shouty on me. I have a very, like, cool color palette, or, like, saturated colors. Like, I like very bright saturated colors that aren't, like, shouty. Basically, like, hey, get my attention! And I'm like, no, I'm not trying. It was like, basically, if I wanted to do that, I might as well just go, like, I don't know, dress fully femme in public or whatever, but with those colors. Because, like, if I wanted to do, like, red and brown, I would, like... It's like, I think my light blue, like, is fine. Okay, so I think this works. That's fine. Okay. And... boom. Very pretty. You got a big old tail. You already caught everyone's attention. Okay. True. It's like, that's true. That's true. It's so cute and it adds personality. Thank you. And it's like... It's like, my character's canonically, like, I would say if she was, like, animal. That's why I made her a fox a couple times. Mostly because it's ADHD and autism put together. That's why I didn't choose a cat. That's why I didn't choose a dog. It's like, it's not because, oh, it's different. No, it's usually because both together usually end up, like, you know, it's like, as a state of ADHD, autism, mashed together. Boom. Now we have this creature. And it was like, and you can also do the same with the deer as well. which is why like I know a couple other my Transfem friends also have done that. So yeah, yep. Now I'm just trying to figure out what I could do for shading now, because I'm like, if I do shading, I'm gonna have to like deal with it later. And then also the interpolation on top of that, and I have to be like, oh no, now the colors look wrong and weird. No. I'm like, do I want to do like painting of like shading? Because I'm like, if you don't know what I mean by like painting shading, I'm talking about like if I were to get my paintbrush, like right here, paintbrush, low opacity, and then I ran it over with like this or something, and I just, because it's like I've done this before where you just do that and then like it's like, oh wow, it's so bright, so wonderful, and like dusting off everything, and it's like, wow, that's crazy. But unfortunately it's like whatever, it's cheap, it's whatever. I'm like, it kind of feels like I turned RTX on and now I'm getting flashbanged. I'm like, oh, my PC. It's like that's how I get the feel from here. So I'm like, oh. over the brush in your car. It's like, she's like, probably, I don't know. And it's like, it looks okay. Looking at it right now, it looks okay. If I try to like use this, and then if I minimize the effects of it, actually, decent colorations, whatever. It looks pretty decent, actually. That's actually pretty decent. I meant to use that as just an example, but oh my god, it actually looks pretty decent. I could try running it over with like more color pattern that I would like meant to do, but it actually looks pretty good. Because it adds the texture I like. I don't know. Maybe I can like run it over with okay, fade brush, set full power, orange. Oh, there we go. That's what I want. There we go. Better. Highlights. That's your own mind. Find it's kind. The narrative. Oh, do they have a meaning? No, they are literally just meant because, like, it is easier than drawing pupils. It is simplicity, and that is all. It's basically like the Splatoon art style or whatever. Like if you've drawn a Splatoon character or whatever, it's like when you draw like an eye or something, you draw the circle, and then you draw that, and you have the shading around it, and then it's like whatever, and you go and draw this part. And it's like whatever, but since it's like Splatoon styled, you gotta like have it where it's like and then you just do that, and then you do that twice. And there we go. I don't know, you have like your nose somewhere here or something. I don't know, the squid, whatever's. And then you have the highlight there, cross, whatever. I don't know. I'll fix it later. I'll focus on making Halftoon. Very nice sudden Splatoon face. And I'm like, yeah. That's like, More or less why I'm really good at drawing like stuff like that really fast is mostly because in my classes, remember when you're taking a class in a college, you have to write down a lot of notes, right? But unfortunately, my brain requires a lot of stimulation. So if the teacher's gonna yap for a while, you might as well draw. Problem: you can't work on the same drawing forever because he's working through a lot of notes, or she's working through they're working a lot of notes, and you need to go and make sure that you're writing down everything in that lecture class, or before you get to your next thing, you got to make sure you write it down. So while you're doing that at the same time, you have a really quick drawing. So that's why my style is optimized towards speed while also looking really good. It's like, but are you Squid or are you a kid? Fair enough. Yeah, Splatoon does have those peoples, yeah. But that's mostly why the stylistic choice I made is like with the crosses. Because I just made a Splatoon face and I'm like, no, sure, I'll take it. And it's like slams card on desk, boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, he's like, I'll take your entire stock. I'll take your entire stock. It's like Splatoon confirmed to optimize college lectures. Y'all heard it here first. It's like, I draw a lot in my free time. So yeah, I experiment, like, a lot. Like, the posing doesn't change. But that's what the 3D programming I have is for. So I can move the camera around, change how my character looks. From just standing there to, like, doing an action pose or something. The shoebox went empty. I mean, yes, I could go back to making music like I was before. I do realize that I'm making excuses. It's like, fair enough. It's like me when I'm struggling to focus. And it's like, but yeah, it's like, I can at least crank out like 3, maybe 4 images if the information isn't that important. And if it's really not that important, I can, like, mostly just, like, my brain's not there in the class. I could probably do 6 in one session. It's, like, each drawing is about, like, 10 minutes, at most. That's why it's, like, 40 minutes. 20 minutes is me either setting up, sitting at the desk, where I need to be, who am I talking to, what's going on, 20 minutes of writing notes. And then it's, like, the rest of it is either me drawing or also taking notes. And it's like, that's why it's like mostly just that. And I'm actually doing pretty well. Besides my humanities class, don't ignore that. It's like, I just can't remember names for the life of me. Names are so hard. And it was like, why didn't you know this guy? And I'm like, I don't know who he is. And it's like, dude is somewhat French name. Maybe he's philosopher? Or he's the guy who made like some other event. And I'm just like, humanities. Name every human ever. Prove you're human. Prove you're human. Name every human. Prove you're human. Name every human. No. I'm good, but thanks for the idea. Information brain needs to process. Oh yeah, good sleep. Something rarely taken. Yeah, my sleep's like around like 6, maybe like almost around 8 hours if I'm lucky. It's like if I'm really like struggling, that drops to 2, maybe 4, like in like 2 to 4 hours. Sometimes I just don't sleep. It depends. You should prioritize good sleep. That's what my friends keep telling me. Like, I know what I need to do, but unfortunately my entire brain's like in panic mode, which it doesn't help trying to sleep. It's like, alright, we should be going to bed now. My entire body, like it has like, it's like whole PTSD is like coursing through my veins. And I'm like, oh. Too much monster, shake my head. Except the monster is literally just adrenaline from like, oh god, everything is happening. Everything. So I'm like, oh. Me running on 5 or less hours most days. Yeah. It's like, I knew a friend that only ran on 4 hours. Like, she's running on better now because I actually set her up with like a better way to actually fall asleep. Like, Like, she didn't know how to fall asleep when she wasn't in, like, stress mode. Like, I could definitely tell, like, she had some similar issues that I do, so I'm like, okay, well, let me set you up with something so you can actually fall asleep. Alright, you good? Alright, it sounds like it worked, woo! And I was like, but yeah, same issues, so it's like, we get really stressed, don't sleep, happens. Which is so real. Oh my god, I remember now, oh my god, I almost forgot this detail. I forgot a detail. I forgot! You forgot. No! Steal. 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 Okay, I'm done. And... Nope, nope, let me slap it down. Let me slap it down. Yay! I was like, I'm missing something. I'm missing something. I didn't know what. I'm missing something. That's what I was missing. There we go. I was like, I'm missing a detail and I don't remember what. I wonder why it's bugging me. That's what's bugging me. I'm like, dang. And I'm like, I was like, I feel like I'm missing a detail. Layers. Why do we fall asleep? Why can't we rise asleep? No, people do. It's called sleepwalking. It's called sleepwalking. Get real. I need to shut up. Oh, true. I just keep imagining the Morgan Freeman true gif, where it's just like, true. What else? What else was I... What else? I need the pattern on the skirt. I was forgetting something. Is it raining again? Oh my god, it's raining again. No. I'm like, why do I hear pitter-pattering? Oh my goodness, it's like storming again. Okay, so earlier today it was storming, right? I heard like lightning flash twice, and then like the rain was gone. It was just like, it took less than 20 minutes, and then it's like, it was gone. And now it's back again. It's just like, it's like the weather's got like BPD or something. It's just like, it just switched on me, and I'm like, what is this? It was like, it was sunny for a moment, and it was like, and then it's not sunny, and then pouring again. You heard the thunder. You saw the lightning. It's like, it is also raining. I wonder if it's still drizzling outside my window, because it's like, that's been a problem. It's like, my family tried to get that checked out. It was like, mostly because I kept annoying my family members whenever it kept splashing down my window and down into the other part. Drizzling mustard. Guys, I think it's cloudy with a chance of meatball. Gets domed with like a frozen meatball. To be honest, those would be deadly, actually. Like, getting hit with, like, food made from a storm. It would genuinely probably hurt, like, if realistically. What else did I have in mind? Besides just this, I had something. Whoa. I'm like, that's a different drawing. That was a different drawing. Okay, now that I have that, I can start working on the skirt design, which is plaid. It's like plaid or something. Okay. Oh, why Why isn't it drawing? Oh, because the opacity's at 18. Oh shoot, my hair is coming undone. No! Why is my hair coming undone? Stop! I can't focus if my hair's not tied back. I'm like, if I don't have my hair tied back while I'm sitting in, like, in my chair, it's like, keeps flying everywhere. Weezer strikes again. Why not polka dots? You make a valid point. Maybe. Huh. I'll actually try to make the polka dots look nice. Hold on. Let me try to make them more deliberate this time so I can make them look good. Stop. No. Why did it change colors? Nope, no, stop. No change color. No. 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 Pen pressure, work with me. Okay, no. That doesn't even show up on the radar. It didn't even show up. It's like either a little bit too much or too little. It's like, oh, a little some of this, a little bit of that, and I'm like, no. Please, please, just let me stamp it down. Please, just let me stamp it. Just let me stamp it down. Please. Thank you. God. Like, I could not stamp it down for the life of me. I'm like, what's pain? Pain. Okay, and then I just erase. Erase, erase, erase. And that's an idea. It's actually kind of nice. It's actually a really nice, like, skirt design. Yeah, it's like, whoever suggested that, thank you. Let me stamp it down. Let me and then you just hear, like, the, like, I don't know, immense gaming sounds. It's just like, what? It's like the, like, speedrun sounds or whatever. Just slams the speedrunning sound. What else was I doing? Oh, right, I was trying to make a pleated skirt, right? I was like, I'm just considering in between the two, because it's like, I really like both designs now. I'm like, wait a minute. Both kind of look really nice. Like, I don't know. It's like, I might consider actually getting a polka dot skirt, maybe. But I'm like, that's just a consideration. It's like, I don't know if I'll buy one or not, or whatever. Yeah, I don't think there's like an easy access of like good ones, because they're all like red and white. I'm like, why do all the polka dot skirts have to be red and white? And I'm like, it's because like, oh, it's like it's easier to see and whatever. And I'm like, no. Opposite of what I want. Consider the skirt pondered, if you will. It's like, perchance. I will ponder it, actually. I will be doing quite an amount of pondering about if the skirt is good or not. Like, my brain is getting really quiet because, like, all I hear is the outside sounds. I'm like, huh, outside sounds. I think I can keep it like this. I just need to turn down the highlights because they're really bright. Yeah, there we go. I lost my spot. Where am I going? Okay, wait, no, it's not called pleated, it's called, I forgot the word for it. What was the word for it? It's not pleated skirt, it's, I forgot what it's called. I don't remember. I don't remember its name. Plaid! That word, yes! I remember someone, like, had, like, a car thing or whatever, where they were trying to get a plaid car for a bit. I don't know why. But I don't know, whatever makes them happy, I suppose. Plaid car. No idea why. Plaid car. Anyways, this is like easy shading. It's not too bad. It looks pretty good. Like, as again, the skirt looks really nice. I think this is fine. Like, I would like tone it down if it didn't ruin it, but whatever. Pleated refers to folds in fabric, which allows it to expand. Yeah, which I have it down here. Yeah. It's like, I have like full pleated, and this is just like the tips are pleated. Like, I have like the tips of the skirt is pleated, but like it's implying that the rest of it's pleated or whatever. It's like, and the underskirt is also pleated. It's like, the way I did it in my 3D model was I layered two, nope, stop showing my room poster. Okay. So I had two skirts layered on top of each other, so I layered them on top so they would, like, work correctly. I was about to do the right-click thing where I could, like, show you the model and, like, spin it around and whatever, but I don't have the program open and OBS is allergic to it or something. And it was, like, so it's just like, oh no. Minecraft trees. Yeah. It's like, and the clouds or whatever. I'm using complementary shaders on 1.20.1, I think. This is on my Forever World. I'm gonna get a sip of water. Give me a second. Hey, I'm back. Aqua acquired. Well, at least I'm well hydrated. Just a small tip for everybody who does, like, I don't know, when you're drinking, there's a more optimized way of actually drinking it instead of just guzzling amount of water after you're just, like, severely parched. Basically, slowly drink it. Basically, you're just having, like, sips at a time, actually. It saves the water, and since the human body's really bad at breaking down, like, water, like, surprisingly enough, the thing it's, like, mostly composed of, it's really bad at breaking down and then, like, absorbing, like a wet sponge. It doesn't absorb it really well. So, like, doing that and then, like, only taking, like, sips every, like, 30 minutes to maybe an hour is, like, allows you to, like, not only does it actually help you more, it also makes it where you don't have to use the restroom as much. It's the only reason why I haven't, like done a bathroom break, like, or something. This is just, like, I'm pretty set right now. I think I've been, like, streaming for, like, 3 hours, I think. I don't know. No, I streamed for, like, I think? Oh, yeah, because it'll be, like, 7 soon, so it'll be, like, yeah, just about 3 hours, or 2 hours, 56 minutes, or something. It was, like, just about there. Minecraft trees, whatever, and then, like, yeah. I used complementary shaders, I went underwater, and it looked amazing. I also found, like, another thing that's called, like, Back to Basics, like, Minecraft shaders, or whatever. It basically added, like, a PS1 texture, like, with dithering and everything, so, like, the entire area looked crazy. I wonder what it would look like if I stacked these two on top of each other, but I have to take them out of, like, the, the folder that it's currently in and just use it as a resource pack. In all honesty, it's kind of a lot of work if I were to do that. Because that means I would keep all the high... Yeah. Chloe knows water hacks. I'm just like... It's mostly because it's just I wanted to optimize that so I didn't have to worry about it as much. Also because I'm dehydrated a lot. And it, like, causes, like, bloody noses or something if I'm not hydrated enough, so... Important. It's like, I don't know why, it's like, I'm overheating a lot. It's probably high blood pressure or something. Like, I'll deal with it later or something. Like, I've only had, like, 2 bloody noses at the start of the year. It's fine. At least I'm not having, like, 7, like, last year. It was, like, or consecutive. Actually, no, I think I had 14. Yeah, I had 14 last year. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it was a stressful Christmas. Anyways, okay. Oh, right, I want to do, like, facial expressions, right? I was like, what else am I doing? I'll probably do facial expressions and then figure it out. So, copy face. Blink. Move eyes and that. And then oh, wait, no. I need to go and make the animation for it. Oh, that's... that's something. Oh, no. No mouth to scream, no eyes to see, no ears to hear. Face erase. No. I'm muttering. I'm sorry. I was saying it was like a hectic Christmas because I had like high blood pressure, and high blood pressure makes it where I have bloody noses. So if I'm in like a really high stress situation, I'll literally just start having a nosebleed. So I'm like, so yeah, it's not the best feeling, and unfortunately, since I'm like stressing over the nosebleed, it makes it worse. So yeah, if no one calms me down, which most of my parents feel indifferent and or people I'm living with, so literally struggle. Yeah. It's like, it's struggle based. So, yeah. So by the time it hits around, like, midterms to, like... no, I actually am past midterms now. For my, like, whatever. Oh, wait, I have to set up my next... Oh, I have to set up my next semester. That's fine. Okay. I'll have to just deal with that in a bit or something. Next week. That's next week, Chloe. Next week, Chloe has got to deal with that. That's her problem. It's like, I laugh knowing the fact I will be next week's Chloe in the next 2 days. And I will be very pissed. Like, that's fine. Is a problem for future me. That's a problem for future me, not me right now. And it's like proceeds to go and become future me. Wait a minute, this wasn't a part of the deal. Wait a minute. And it's like, it was all according to plan. The plan of, yes, now you're busy. No. Oh wow, it's getting cold. Well, it's probably because like the outside temperature and the inside temperature are finally colliding well together. Self-sabotage! Exactly. Described exactly. Should probably try to figure this out. How am I gonna do this? Okay, wait, where's onion skinning? Why is that on? Okay, there it is. Yeah, that looks about right. And then I could have it where it's like little... No. Maybe. Green lips. Wait, better. Yeah. Yeah. Nope, that's not what I wanted to make. Okay. Infamous green grin. Me and I hit that. The villainous... the villainous smile. Oh yeah, by the way, I took this mouth from the murder drones, by the way. This is a murder drone's mouth. This is a murder drone's mouth. Me and I have big grin. Big grin. Big smile. Big smile. Big wave. On James. On graves. On... and so the truck to... When the sea soar, when the randall sees this shells will fall. When a supply and demand, things on the grain, on the sand. No, wait. Like, oh no, I was about to like delete the mouth I made really good work on. Oh no. Because this is gonna be my new face once I'm done, like, trying to get this together. Oh, wait. I don't know if I want to do that. It doesn't look right if I do that. No. No. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Okay. Didn't I literally just do this a couple minutes ago? Yeah. Okay, what I'm trying to do is trying to make a mouth that looks good despite the fact it has no color. So if I were to do something like this, like, it looks fine. Or if I try to do something like this or something where it's like the lips are like whatever or something. Here's like, or I could just, or this. That's also a mouth. Or I could, I could of course like have the, yeah. And then I could have this, have that curve down, or something. A lot of different mouths. Oh yeah, infinity. That's like a crunched mouth, where basically like your lips fold up or whatever. I've had like a couple times where that would need to be used, like so. So if I had the mouth where I was like this or something, where it's like my character, pretend the eyebrows aren't there and I just have this instead. Or something, and I can just have it where it's like, I don't know, just imagine that but bigger. Hold on. Because it's like a bit down lip or something. Almost like a grimace, or like, yeah, it's like a biting on the lip or something. There's different expressions I played around with before. No. I'm like, what if? And I'm like, no, don't, not that one, not that one. Okay, if I can have here. I forgot who exactly I took this mouth style from. I forgot who. But there was an artist that like became a scientist or trying to study to be one. And, like she's in college, I think. Or it's like Midori, I think. I don't know. I know they make like TMT or like Monkey Kid animations or whatever. Is that an Among Us shape? Yeah, that's why I said no. I was like, no. He was like, no, unacceptable. Get that out of here. I'm like, no. It's like, I see it everywhere. It's like, the Chalk Eaters song starts playing, and it's like, seems a little sus. I don't know about you. It's like, I'm tired of hearing about Among Us. I'm tired of seeing it. And it's like, I see it in my TikToks and memes. I'm just like, it's like, that crash out is like so memed. It's just like, oh. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to make a blink. So basically for every other like mouth or something, I gotta like make it where the eyes are down. So I have to kill this part of the face. Oh, cold chill running down my back. Oh, ill. Maybe I should turn off my fan. Maybe. I'm like, sorry, I'm like thinking about stuff, I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm not moving. Oh no. I'm like, it's like, I don't see any movement. There's no sudden movements. Okay, and then we go and do that. Wonderful. And then we remove the eyes. And then I can start drawing. Okay. So, now I gotta go and make it where it's like this or whatever. I don't know if, like, background music would be nice or not. Because it's like, whenever I have background music, I don't know if that's, like, good or not. Because, like, I know there's some people that are like, oh, I don't like the synths or whatever. Like, I produced that song, but, like, I know it's probably, like, a little grating on people's ears or something. It's like, I know a lot of people, like, have a problem with, like, synths or something. So I'm like, oh, yeah, that's fine. You're right, yeah, that's completely fair. Yeah, like, It's like, you should play copyrighted music on your live art stream. That'd be a real smart idea, I feel. No, 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 no. Me when I'm like throwing my hands in the air going, no. Anyways, the second that I like get like, I don't know, VR chat and like whatever junk running with like full motion tracking, is just me throwing my hands in the air just going, no. Like the bit or something, and I'm like, alright. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. There we go. Now I like with this peaceful face. And then that's like mid-yap, so it's just like, or whatever. So I could freeze it there. And then I can like make the interpolation. I really don't want to make the interpolation right now though. Chloe and the Faceless Corporation comes knocking at her door after accidentally posting 0.2 of non-royalty free music. No, they just deduct it from, like, whatever... No, actually, no, they just take ad revenue, more ad revenue from my account that I'm not getting paid on. Like, to be honest, I make no money from, like, my YouTube concurrently. Like, once I get commission stuff running up, like, then I'll actually start making money. But that's kind of the only way I'm actually suspecting on doing that. Well, that's my, like, plan. Because, like, I know YouTube's probably not going to do much because it's an animation channel, so I do have copyrighted, like, stuff that's allowed on YouTube, but it's not, like, striking my channel. Because, like, YouTube's, like, strike system is AI now, so, like, literally you could play, like, not even related or whatever material, and people will be like, oh, yeah, this is copyright, whatever. YouTube should be, like, paying you for the added cool art to their website. Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, YouTube is a corporation, and therefore it does not care. That's the sad part. Anyways, he's like, unfortunately, I cannot try to debate with a cold and feeling machine. Okay, what did I want to do? Oh yeah, right, the tail, right. Okay, tail. Add. Transform mask? Layer is locked. Oh, right. As transformation. Yep. Oh, my brain is not braining. Oh no. My brain's not braining. No! My brain doesn't want to function and doesn't want to do it. It doesn't want to work anymore. My brain doesn't want to work anymore. No. 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 Oh yeah, this is what I meant by, like, the animation got really good. And drop it right there. Now go back. There we go. Oh, it looks bad. It looks bad! No! No! Okay. I moved it down. Okay. Squish. Okay, no. Okay, can I, like... Is there a way for me to stretch it in a weird way that I could, like, fix it? Yeah, like that or something. Try that. Does that look good? Maybe. Yeah, it's just about what I have already. Alright. Bounce. Okay. Where's... Okay, there. Hair. Okay, you need a transformation mask. Filtered. Okay, so we got that going, Set that, set 12. Now, where did I want the hair to, like... Alright, I wanted it to pop up here, but I didn't know what else to... Oh. Okay, maybe not. Exactly that. Okay, and then we're gonna have it spread out a little bit. Yeah, and then I can move it back. Yeah, just about that much. That's fine. And then call it there. Alright, how good? Okay, maybe it's a little much. Because it's a large set of hair, so I don't... Maybe not too much. Yeah, just a little. Just a little. Yeah, just a little. Yeah, just a little. Just a little on that. Yeah, there we go. Lorg hair. Real. Let me just copy paste this, because I need this. You're mine! You're mine! Stealing, stole them. The keys, the crown jewels, stole them! The keys, the crown jewels, stole them! Yeah, there we go. Interpolation at its best, at its finest. And there we go. We got my new PNG tuber. Yippee! Yippee! Okay, Wowzers. Yeah. Like, it's only a 12-second loop, but like, I'll probably be using that later. I think I'll call it there though, because I'm kind of tired now. Because I'll probably just like work on editing it later. I gotta go eat like dinner or something. So I'm like, And also I'd like to not have my dinner all over like my work utensils. Hold on, let me put this away first. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna get going though. Thank you everyone for staying along with me. Sorry for like the lack of music, because like I don't know if that's like a good thing for y'all to want or a bad thing. I don't know. Sticky keyboard from your dinner. No. Like I already use like cleansing wipes on my like computer or whatever. Like as long as they're not like getting into the electronics, it's fine. It's like I just can't like get inside the electronics like by whatever, like the screen or something. Because that's the big issue. If it's, like, not water resistant, like, it's gonna damage electronics. Because nature is, like, inherently very hostile to computers. Yeah. Because welcome everyone, and I hope everyone had a wonderful time. And I will see y'all next week. Bye-bye! You may not be able to get inside, but ants can. I've enjoyed your meal. Rest well. Thank you. Bye-bye!